What's up, everybody? Welcome. Oh, crap. Forgot to grab some water. But anyway, what's up, everybody? Welcome into another installment of APB stream. We are in episode 38 today, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully the internet is good, because apparently IndieHome have lots of issues. It all began just early this freaking Monday. Had lots of internet issues. IndieHome apparently decided, yeah, you know what? The sharks on the sea decided to just destroy the cables on IndieHome for some reason. I have no idea what's going on, but apparently cables are messed up. So, don't know if we're gonna have internet issues today, but hopefully we don't, because apparently the internet's been normal now, and I'm not sure how it's gonna go, basically. Anyway, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing very well. What you guys been up to? What you guys been playing? What you guys been watching? What you guys have been listening to? What you guys have been doing in the past few weeks? Past week. Let me know in the chat. We're gonna spend the first 1 hour 57 minutes. See the timer on the top left corner above before we actually get into the stream. Fam. Can't hear you. Hold on a second.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you fetch some drinks, fam?
Yeah, just a sec.
Yeah,
I'm still just do some audio.
Yeah. Fetch some drinks, fam. Forgot to grab my drinks, and also wash the freaking bottles. It's freaking bit dirty. Anyway, as for me, what have I been up to? I have been playing a lot of Dead Space 1. I'm probably gonna do the video on that. That's probably gonna publish it probably next week. Gonna just publish that and talk about Dead Space a little bit more, because I did replay the game. I played through the game in like one sitting. It was like 6 hours long. 6 hours in total. Actually 5 hours in total. Just went through the entire game in like 5 hours in one sitting. Still pretty freaking good. Still really good game, though. I prefer playing it on a PC with a mouse and keyboard, because for some reason the controller decides to bind the reload button to circle, and I just don't like that. Circle or B on the Xbox. I just find that weird. I just find that really weird. I don't understand why you have to bind it there. Aside from that, I've been playing Kena Bridge of Spirits, because thankfully that game is already on the it's already on the, what do you call it? Fam. The cap. Yeah, watch that shit, fam. And then thankfully it's already on the, what do you call it, the Tortuga channels. And it's like, hey, you know what, let's give this game a little bit of a try. And wow, the game is amazing. So far I've been playing the game, is really amazing. It's like a combination between Tomb Raider 2013, the gameplay at least, the good parts of Tomb Raider 2013 that I really like, instead of the crap story. And also, it's a lot of things that I expected from not Kena, Raya and the Last Dragon to be. I really love the Southeast Asian aesthetic. I really love the music, although apparently they say the music is very Balinese influence, which I'm not seeing, which I'm not hearing too much. I'm hearing a lot of Javanese, because we don't use angklung in our instruments, but apparently the musicians, they're Balinese. So okay, I guess. But I'm just sensing a lot more Javanese influence. The songs are very Javanese, the traditional songs that I'm hearing in the game. But so far from what I played, it's pretty freaking cool. Though I really find the difficulty spike to be a bit jarring, because the game is sort of a Souls-like. You hack and slash with the R1 and R2 with the bumper and the trigger, light attack, heavy attack respectively, but and then some of the boss, and then you got hit, you play in the normal difficulty, you got hit a couple of times, you'll pretty much die, because you're at the point, you're just a little girl, you can't do much, so yeah. You're gonna have to deal with that. Aside from that, what else? Been watching Sons of Anarchy in season 3 at this point, because I'm surprisingly find that really freaking addictive. I really love it. Love that show. What else? I think that's it for me. I don't know why the compressor sounds a little bit too. Okay, thank you so much. I don't know why the compressor sounds a bit too. I'm just gonna drop it at 12 decibels compression. Yeah, I'll keep it at 12 decibels. 12 decibels. Put it in there. Or I should just change it to M compressor. Yeah, I should probably change it to M compressor. Recomp standalone. This is the Reaper standalone compressor. This is the M compressor. I'm sticking to M compressor for now. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I've been using. What I've been up to. What have you guys been up to? And fam, what have you been up to, fam? What have you been playing?
Why is the music still playing?
Wait, what?
Like,
No, music's not playing. I think you're opening the YouTube page on the other side.
oh, okay.
Yeah. Stop.
Yeah,
Stop
I
playing that.
forgot to mute. Okay.
Yeah, I
Right.
forgot me to mute.
Okay. So, where are you?
Yeah. What have you been up to, fam?
Okay. This past week, I mean, just not much really. I have an entire week holiday from school
Yeah.
for the past week.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. And the last week we've been just all I've been doing is just Smash lately. We've been addicted to Smash. Me and my friends. There's a bunch of time where there's literally a time where we went out. All four of us went out,
Mhm.
and then we all and I brought the Switch, and then all we ended up doing is just Smash. Even there was this event, and we have to go to the event as a group, and then even at the event we still played Smash. We've been addicted to Smash. We've been very addicted to Smash. So yeah, this past few weeks, that's all I've been doing. I haven't really done anything else aside from that.
Mm.
Like I didn't even play any Tekken this whole week. It's all Smash, man. It's all Smash. I don't know why.
Yeah, if you got Smash with
Really
the
weird for me.
bros, man, just make it sound not gay enough. Anyway, what else? Yeah, that's from us. That's what we've been doing. Have you been watching or reading any mangas? No?
Not really. Like maybe, I guess I've been rewatching like very old anime. Well, I'm not saying old as in like the anime itself is old, but I mean
Uh-huh.
at this point it is probably old. I've been watching like the animes that I have watched in middle school. That just reminds me of how shit my high school life is. And- yeah, so I think it was Kobayashi, the first season of Kobayashi's Maid Dragon,
Okay.
and also the first season, and also the only season of
Oh.
Geketsu Nozaki-kun. I think you know the
Yeah, I know about that one. Yeah.
yes, yes. Yeah, essentially. So essentially, I used to watch those. I used to watch those anime back in middle school, thinking of, hey, my high school life is gonna be like this. My high school life, this is my expectation of my high school life. And then now that I've been through my high school life, and I rewatched the anime that I set to be my expectation, I'm like, shit, dog. My high school life is trash.
It's yeah.
But it's all COVID's fault. It's all COVID's fault.
Yeah, but the thing about my high school life is that it's considered it's only 2 years. My high school is only 2 years because I'm on like an associate
Yeah,
programs.
yeah.
Like it's only like 20 students, but I find it really constrained. But really tight, right? Because just because we have only 20 students in the class, but our relationship's like super freaking tight. Like we're still like talking and chatting even to this day, right?
That's a better thing. Yeah, like
Right.
the less people there are, the easier for it. For, at least for me, easier for it to socialize.
Anyway, what have you guys been up to? Let me know in the chat. What have you been playing? What have been blah blah blah. We spent 1 hour 49 minutes chatting and talking about stuff. And as usual, ladies and gentlemen, of course, Streamlabs links down below, ladies and gentlemen. If you can make it to nice number 1 on this stream, that'll be swell. That's all I need. Just nice number 1. That's all I need. No need for nice number 2. But hey, if you can make it in a nice number 2, that'll be swell as well. That'll be super swell. Anyway, let's get to the chat here. Being since my name is Anakin Skywalker, which is legal because I made it legal, the Jedi were flawed, but we are not what they say. That's Sith leftist propaganda. Lies of the Sith. Project Eve, a PS5 only game. I want to play it on PC, to be honest. Also, will the bros talk about Bayonetta? Look like it will get to that. They'll probably talk about it. I'm just gonna head to bed though. Good night, fellas. All right, good night. Excuse me. Why can't I find this in YouTube main page normally? That I had to go to Appa's main channel. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, because from what I'm seeing, notifications are okay. Notifications are on. Maybe you didn't subscribe to my channel, to the APB show, which you should, by the way. Which you should, if you're interested in watching the show, you should watch. You should subscribe, right? Because this is the only way for you to actually get to my live streams and stuff. I have to search APB to find his channel. you don't really have to. Yeah, you can, but if you just subscribe, you wouldn't be able to find it here. You would be able to find it easily here. But anyway, let's see. Week 1 of asking for Apasis to appear in a Q&A. She probably won't. She probably won't. She's just way too busy with college stuff, I guess. College stuff and a bunch of other stuff. She's gonna be super busy with them. Hold on a second. What's with the freaking noise? Noise gate is a bit off here. Let me just.
ATM.
Okay, so I'm gonna reduce that noise floor to 60. Okay, right, where was I? Hello everybody, how have you all been doing? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. I'm alright for the most part. I know over the summer wasn't here fully and same for September. Yo everybody, how's everyone doing? Just chilling and looking up more lesser known anime to watch later. Yeah, I've actually been trying to look for lesser known TV shows to watch because also another TV show that had my eyes on is Justified. Mostly because Walton Goggins is in it, and I kind of ever since The Shield, and I really love The Shield. The Shield is amazing. I just wanted to, I want to see what this guy does in like other TV shows or films. But I've already seen him in other films. I've already seen him in like The Hateful Eight and Django Unchained. But I do want to see like his like other performances because he's really good. Let's see. Just Obi-Wan to say you guys are awesome. Seriously. At least things are good compared to last week. Well, they're so good. There's not much Hoopla to be talked about this week. There's like 83 slides worth of Hooplas, but it's not super intense. Probably gonna be less clips, I guess, for now. But we'll see. Okay, what's with the elevator music? That's just how the stream starts, man. I mean, if you're just complaining about now, well, welcome to the party. It's time to party. Bigoted gamers and thick appa and no sim September edition. Oof. Hello, selamat pagi from Malaysia. Oh, for some reason I always pictured Donkey Kong being voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson and Kamek being voiced by a chick. By Project Eve, guys. Music by a previous member of Soundtemp. You know, the Ragnarok Online guys. Huh, that's kind of cool. Not sure I'm gonna buy it though, cause it's only on PS5 apparently. Oh no, it's on Windows too. Oh well, never mind.
Hey, cool.
Never mind that. If it's on Windows too, if it's available on the Tortuga channels, I might as well give it a try, right? Cause I'm trying to save as much money as I can and actually use it to buy more important shit, if you ask me. Protect that booty. Protect that booty of culture. That booty of culture. Booty of culture. Booty of culture. It's always Mondays. I only learned about the giant cables in the ocean yesterday. Yeah, if you actually read the news, indie homes is apparently having big troubles, and the giant cables have issues doing their cable stuff on the sea, and apparently a lot of people's internet are affected, and it's just bad news for everybody. I had to suffer through 3 days with little to no internet. Can't watch videos.
Barely functioning at all.
Yeah, can't watch videos. Can't watch videos in general. I can browse just fine. But I cannot watch videos whatsoever. It's just videos.
For some reason, the only thing that period of time of internet was good at is receiving notifications. That's all it can do for me, at least. So I ended up just watching YouTube with my mobile data, which I bought 27 gigs of. Like I didn't realize I bought 27 gigs, and then it's like I've barely used it for half a month, and I still have a half a month. Like, so why not? I'm just gonna use all my mobile data.
Yeah, well, you still have some of it, right? Might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really bad, man. It's the delay in general is really bad, and the IndieHome apparently it's gonna take freaking a month to fix the entire thing. And oh god, at this moment, I really want some compensation, like legit compensation from IndieHome. Because this is just straight up unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable to me. Hold on a second. It's straight up unacceptable, and I just don't understand why they haven't done shit.
27.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm building the noise profile a little bit. Just For some reason, I guess my headphones a bit too loud or just a little bit noisy in the back. Anyway, you live in Indonesia, so if anything goes wrong with anything, blame a volcano. Yeah, well, we have volcanoes left and right, right? Speaking of volcanoes, we have volcanoes not just on the top, on the land, but we also have volcanoes underwater. And the thing that I really, I don't know if you've played Black Mesa, fam, but I really want to play Black Mesa co-op with you, because I feel like Black Mesa is one of those games. I just love Black Mesa so much. It's just the remake of Half-Life 1, but in a Half-Life 2 engine and just aesthetics in general.
Yeah.
But I
know that.
I really want to do a freaking what do you call it? I really want to do a co-op game with you because God, I really hate. There are a couple of the creatures that I just really hate. It makes me go ugh, like I just not completely 100% afraid to go near it. The barnacle in particular, I hate going near a barnacle. It's like I hate like do you know one of those barnacles, fam, on Half-Life 2? I don't know if you played Half-Life 2.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Right, you know those creatures that are like on the freaking
The
top.
ones where they're just on the ceiling.
They're just on the ceiling. They extend their freaking tongue or whatever. They're just freaking tongue all the way to the bottom floor. It's like really freaking long all the way to the floor too, right? So
But it's really satisfying when you give it like the red battle.
just giving the red valor, and
Best
then
feeling ever, man.
and then it just explodes, right? Or the grenade, right? You just grenade, or the C4 or the C4. You put it in C4, and it's like right. Anyway, before we continue, Metal King donated to $3. I've been slogging my way through Assassin's Creed Valhalla, also playing Life is Strange True Colors, and I loved it. And lastly, playing a bit of Black Souls. Okay, well, if you genuinely really like the. You genuinely really like Life is Strange 2 Colors? Damn, all right. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. As pooped by Anakin Skywalker to $1. Oof, UFOs or aliens, you see any strange, creepy, eerie caca in your neck on the of the boobs. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Anyway, I was talking about Half-Life, right? Black Mesa specifically. So, in Black Mesa, you got the barnacles. Because there are a couple of new creatures in Black Mesa. You got the barnacles. You got the one on the ceiling. But you also got the one underwater. And I hate those. Oh, I hate those, man. I really hate those, right? So what they do is they're barnacle, except they do it underwater. And they extend their tongue all the way to the top. So their tongue is like floating. It's like one of those like floating leaves, right? They're just floating all on the top. If you got hit by that, they're freaking sucking you all the way to the ground, and it's not like air, right? But if in air it's like choke you, but which you're still gasping for air. But in this one, they just straight up grab your legs, and by the time they grab your legs, you're choking by the water and not choking by the freaking tongue. It's like, ugh, hate that. And the only way to take them down is if you actually have one of those guns. There's like a gun in Half-Life that is used by one of the Zen soldiers that got recharged. There's like a homing missile of some sort. Yeah, you have to shoot that because that's the one of the few guns that actually work underwater. Which none of the guns work underwater except for the crossbow. Almost none of the guns in Black Mesa work except for the crossbow.
Wait, does
and
the
that
gravity
gun
not work?
So what? The what?
Does the gravity gun not work?
There's no gravity gun in Black Mesa, fam.
Shit, it's Half-Life 1, right?
It's Half-Life 1.
Oh, yeah.
There's no gravity gun
yeah,
in
yeah.
Half-Life 1. There's no
forgot.
such thing. Gravity gun is only a thing in Half-Life 2, man. Because that's when
Half-Life 2, yeah.
that's when Valve is like really flexing their engine muscles. Because they're like, hey, guys, if you want to see the technological improvements that we've had over like the past couple of
Physics
decades,
puzzles, by the way.
we got physics puzzles left and right. So there's so many freaking physics puzzles in Half-Life 2. And in Half-Life 1, Valve also flexed their muscles in Half-Life 1. Like the intro in Half-Life 1 is just basically Gordon Freeman in a train, and you just see like activities being done by the robots, by the scientists and everything like that as you go to the train, and then you got the helicopters flying everything, and they're just flexing at that point. It's like, hey, here's how much we can do with the Gold Source engine. And then the next one, you did Half-Life 2. The way they flex it is you got the facial expressions, which by the way still holds up to this day. Honestly, I still think the Half-Life 2 facial animation still holds up to this day. It's still really expressive, and they managed to have a distinct feel that not a lot of games managed to capture that. And I love Half-Life 1 too. So 1 and 2. Jaws Revenge indeed. I've been playing Chapter 2 of Deltarune, and now I feel like a big shot. Aside from that, I had to paint the house. Appa, did you ever get your breasts? I always get my chicken breast, man. Oh, excuse me. I saw someone sell his RPG collection. The rare games are now mine. Damn. The new Kirby and Mario Party games have been like, shut up and take my money. Did you peep see the Nintendo Direct? We did not see Nintendo Direct. But
I for some reason I didn't actually realize that there was a Direct going on. The only thing that I saw was just that movie thing. That's the only thing that I saw.
The only thing that we saw is the fact that Chris Pratt's gonna be Mario, and I'm like, of all the freaking cast, Chris Pratt's gonna be Mario. Like, that's just weird. Have you watched Star Wars Vision? No. We're not interested. I just don't want to watch Star Wars anything in general at this point. Because
which one is Star Wars Vision?
Star Wars Vision is a new anime, a new standalone one story anime, one shot animes made by animation studios. There's one made by Studio Trigger. You can clearly tell it's made by Studio Trigger because it's literally Studio Triggers like have that very distinct style, right? And it's just a bunch of animes.
Oh, it's kind of like an anthology.
Yeah, it's like an anthology, but it's done in an anime style.
But in anime form.
In anime form for Star Wars, and yeah, I'm not interested with that. I'd rather watch Sons of Anarchy, honestly, because I'm actually genuinely really love Sons of Anarchy. Oh man, there's this really embarrassing moment, right? Because I watched The Shield first, and then Sons of Anarchy. And then the thing is, Sons of Anarchy was created by one of the writers of The Shield, one of the former writers of The Shield. They also got some of the actors of The Shield. And there's this one moment, right, where I was watching the show, and one of the actor from The Shield just pops in season 2, and I'm like, oh, I like fangirling. Like, legit, it's one of those fangirl moments, like, this is like the character's name is Lev. Like, oh, Lev, oh my god, Lev, I miss you so much. And then I went out into the living room, and shaking like a fangirl, and then Sis and her boyfriend is literally in front. And then I'm like, sorry. And then she's so freaking baffled. Like the level of like the fuck would they're freaking baffled too, right? It's like, cause I shriek like a freaking fangirl, legit, when Lem popped up in season 2 of the Sons of Anarchy. It's like, I was like, oh man, I miss you so much. And like, oh man, I was like streaking like a fangirl. Like, that's so freaking embarrassing. Went out to the freaking like, I'm sorry. But still, I freaking love that shit, man. Oh my god. It's like, don't you just I just love it so much when one of the actors that you know is like, oh my god, he just shows up again. Well, Dutch showed up in his season 1, but oh my god, I see Lim again in season 2. It's like, oh god, I love it so much. Anyway, where was I? Played a Japanese game called X on Game Boy, a bit of Minecraft and Yu-Gi-Oh! Catching up on anime. Nothing much, some family stuff. Alright. Hey guys, I finished watching Photon and start watching Project Akko. I also finished Sonic Hero Super Hard Mode, which was bullshit, by the way. And I'm playing some Dead or Alive 1 Ultimate. Yikes. Currently playing Deltarune Chapter 2, Yakuza 5, and I want to buy some games from Xseed Games or Spike Chunsoft later. Greetings from Slovenia, Europe. It's Central European summertime, so it's 1 a.m. Wish you well. Jesus Christ. Alright.
Dang.
In terms of gaming, just been playing Advance Wars, Dual Strike, and a Mega Drive game called Pulseman. Just watch your video on Prince of Persia Trilogy. Very great classic games. Yeah, I love the Prince of Persia Trilogy. They're amazing. I just love it. And see my video if you want to gush a lot more on that. Do you feel Bayonetta is a DMC clone? Yeah.
I mean,
in terms of
clone?
what, I wouldn't say it's a clone in terms of the gameplay style. But in terms of what it achieves to do, it's a quote-unquote character action game, but it's a spectacle. It's a spectacle fighter. It's a spectacle fighter game that is pretty high on the difficulty scale. I wouldn't say super hard. It's not super hard, but if you want to get like the golden ratings and not to get as much as hits as possible, you really do need to get good.
Depth, like very in depth.
And they rate you, and they rate your performance every like couple of encounters.
Smoking sexy style.
They rate your performance every couple of encounters, and I'd say a hack and slash. I'm gonna say not hack and slash. A spectacle fighter action game that rates your performance every couple of seconds. Like, I feel like that is included on that's what DMC does, and it's also created by this. Was it like the same sorts of guys who do DMC, so it's like some of the teams in it, I guess. So yeah, as pooped by
It
Anakin
was
Skywalker.
Platinum, right?
It was Platinum Games, yeah, but I think some of the people
Yeah,
on the
I do
DMC
remember it
worked
was
on.
Platinum.
As put by Anakin Skywalker, donated to $1. Can you guys have a Halloween stream devoted to UFOs, Bigfoot, and other supernatural creatures? Por favor. No, lo siento. Unfortunately, we just depends on what kind of thing happens in Halloween, right? If there are
Yeah.
UFOs and Bigfoot related hooplas in Halloween, then maybe we'll talk about it. But nah. Anyway, thank you so much for the donation.
Because we don't celebrate Halloween. There's no Halloween here. Halloween's not a thing. At least
Halloween's not a
not
thing
until
here.
recently.
Yeah, Halloween's is not a thing here. Christmas is a thing though. Christmas is definitely a thing.
Christmas is a thing. Yeah, Christmas has been a thing.
We don't
That's always
celebrate Halloween at all. It's just not a thing. Christmas, we do celebrate it. I was playing the best 2D Metroid of all time, Super Metroid, on an emulator, not on the Switch Online. Why? Because I feel like it. Hey. It's kind of good mouse and keyboard support. I have not tested it. Not that I want to play it with a mouse and keyboard. If you ask me, it's a 3D platformer Souls-like. It's a 3D platformer Souls-like. I recommend playing it with a controller. With that, because it's a 3D platformer. Play it with a controller. You can play it with mouse and keyboard, but just not exact. Wouldn't be an ideal experience. Like Prince of Persia technically is. Hold on. I played through the trilogy Prince of Persia on a PC with the mouse and keyboard because the setup for the controller is garbage. I just don't like the setting up the controller. It's just too much of a hassle to me, right? But Kena Bridge of Spirits has Xbox input support, and that's a lot easier to manage even if you have like a cheap ass freaking direct input controller. I think I already talked about that in video a while back. Like you use one of those cheap direct input controllers, you can use that. And just copy and paste Xbox 360 CE to the games, and you can do that. You don't have to be restricted to just using the mouse and keyboard for a lot of games these days. It's just that there are some games that are really difficult to configure with a mouse and keyboard that you just couldn't be bothered with it, right? So, have you heard about the Super Mario Hoopla? Yes, we've heard, and we just don't want anything live action in general. Right?
I mean, I'm still like, what do you call it? Like, I'm not skeptical about the movie. At least, I'm still like, I have faith. I'm not saying that it's gonna be good. I'm just saying I don't think if Shigeru Miyamoto is on the project, I don't think it's gonna be like. At least it's gonna be what do you call it? Honorable to the original adaptation. You know.
Excuse me. I was wondering, Appa, where did that one video clip you used of the two guys in the car saying that's used in there come from? That's from Attack the Block. That's from Attack the Block.
Attack the Block.
Attack the Block.
Attack the Block.
Attack the Block. Yes, man. Back in the block. Like, how we're supposed to do that with all them things in there? It's suicide, man. I don't know. Just these British people with their freaking accent, man. It's like it has John Boyega in it. It has the new Doctor Who in it. The actors who play the new Doctor Who. It's like there's a scene in the film. I think I need to hold on a second. I think I have the clip. I don't know if like let me just sell you on this film. Hold on a second. I don't know if I still have the clip here. Nope. Hold on a second.
Don't you have like the entire movie?
I have the entire movie, but I don't know if you've seen the entire movie.
No, I haven't. I
Dog, see it.
See it, but
See it.
I don't know. I have this faint memory of trying to find it on Netflix.
Wait, you're trying to find it on Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't do that, man.
The fact that I haven't seen it means that I don't think they have it on Netflix then.
Anyway. Yeah, that's from Attack the Block, man. That's from Attack the Block. That is also where the go home, lock your door, do your homework, watch Naruto. That's from Attack the Block. Straight up. But I thankfully, now that I watch Sons of Anarchy, I have a much better Begone Fetus clip, right? This.
Call child.
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
I have a much better Begone Fetus clip. This.
Call child services. Have this little psychopath committed.
Fucking love that. Oh man, that is the context in that is that the guys are trying to fight the neo-Nazi, like an actual neo-Nazi. And one of the kid is like, one of the main character goes into this house, and a bunch of the biker guys go to this house to find the guy, to kill the guy. Turns out they find the guy's kid, and the guy's kid said something along the lines of, get out of my house, you race traitor, and then spits on him, and then immediately disclip.
Bruh.
Call child services. Have this little psychopath committed.
That's the context of the scene. I fucking load that. Anyway, actually, I might as well just go grab all the clips that I have and like try to explain the context.
Bro, that's gonna not only that's gonna take a while, that's gonna be exhausting.
That's gonna be exhausting, but wouldn't it be like good
sometimes
though?
clips. Yeah, but sometimes clips just you should just leave it without any context at all.
Anyway,
That's the best
have
way
you?
to do it.
What's an underrated game during your childhood? My underrated game during the childhood is SOCOM. SOCOM, straight up. SOCOM is amazing.
Yeah.
I want new SOCOM game, but I guess the developers are not making new SOCOM games.
Yeah, because the last one was Trap.
The last one was Garbaggio. The last one was Cap, man. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why the freaking teenagers are saying that it's your opinion is Cap.
The
or something.
Zoomers, man.
The Zoomers are calling it it's Cap, man, because it's trash. Just to say it's trash, I say Cap, and I'm like, why? I'm not. I don't understand the Zoomers. So I had my niece's birthday party yesterday. Her birthday being earlier in the week. Had yakiniku, lobster rolls, and homemade tom yam odin. Have the leftover meat for breakfast now. Hey. Also, has always been playing Mega Man X Dive. Hello, nerds. I made my first online order purchase yesterday. It is nice having a bank card now. Oh, you've never actually
Hey.
you never actually buy stuff
Welcome,
online. Well,
welcome to the point of your life where you're probably gonna spend a lot of money.
Once you know how to spend money online, you're never gonna not spend money online. Seriously,
You're gonna spend money.
you're gonna spend money online. That's just how it is. And speaking of spending money, right? Because I'm trying, fam. I'm like trying to find. Because I'm about to work, I need to find some used laptop. And I found this freaking amazing used laptop. It's a Lenovo ThinkPad Core i5 Gen 5 i5 M520. It's a dual core 4 threads, but 8 gigs RAM, 500 gigs of hard drive, spinning mechanical hard drive, which it's totally 100% mitigable. I have a 2 terabyte SATA SSD just sitting around doing nothing, right? So I'm like, yeah, sure, why the hell not? I'm gonna grab myself one of this. The problem is, I contact the guy who owns the store. The guy doesn't freaking respond. Like, respond, man. Come on, y'all. Why is it so hard?
Potential customer, man.
I'm your potential customer. Just respond to this, man. I mean, seriously, I'm gonna buy your shit. I mean, at this point, I might as well just buy the freaking, because
The HP.
the HP Mini, right? Because the HP Mini was so cheap.
Oh.
The problem is the RAM is only 2 gigs, and you cannot upgrade it any further.
That is not usable.
That is not usable at all. You cannot upgrade it straight up. The limit is only 2 gigs, and I'm like, oh god. I mean, I can buy that for nostalgic purposes, and I do want to like see how it performs with only like 2 gigs of RAM. But it's on Windows 7. It's only on Windows 7 though, so maybe that will be able to at least mitigate the RAM issue.
Oh yeah, that is a point. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, maybe it will mitigate the
need
RAM
that much
issue. Because I used it when I was a kid, and I thought it was fine. It managed to do okay, but once I upgraded it with an SSD, it's gonna be a lot faster, right? But I don't know how it's gonna go.
That's a given. That's a given.
Yeah, it's a given. Anyway,
Yeah, but you're still gonna need RAM for like Chrome and shit. Like it depends on what you do, but Chrome is gonna eat a lot.
Robotnik donated $1. If Keegan Michael Key's voicing Toad, does that mean Toad getting the N-word pass? Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you have I don't know if you have seen the skit of where Jordan Peele plays Obama.
Oh yeah.
You know that skit where Jordan Peele plays Obama and he has to hug everybody? You know that one?
Yeah, I remember that one.
You remember that one, right? And Key appeared at one point, and then Jordan, and then he's like super confused. He's super confused. Wait. What? Wait. How am I supposed to greet this guy?
Why is he here?
Yeah. Because for every single white guy that appear, every single white guy or girl that appear on the freaking on his side, he always like shake his hands and everything like that. And he says, "Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir." But then if there's a black guy or it's a black woman, it's like, oh, come on, man,
Hey,
come
what's
on, yo,
up?
hey, what's up, hey, what's up, hey, come on, yo, come on, yo, come on, yo, come on, yo,
Such a good
etc., right? and then Key appeared. And then he's confused. And then one of his advisors like, he's 1/8 black. And I was like, okay, what's up? What's up, dude? You still got yourself in there? You still got yourself in there? You still got it? Yeah, I still got you still got it. And I'm like, that's actually kind of funny. Anyway, thank you so much for the donation, ladies and gentlemen. Keep them coming. So I don't know if you are able to get the N-word pass if you're a quarter black or 1/8 black. Hey, depends on the person you ask, I guess. Anyway, and speaking, yeah, I'm still not sure if I should aim for like a newer laptop or like an older laptop, and I'm not sure. Should I go with the APU or should I go with the? Wait, what? This is a Vega? Wait, for real?
Why?
Wait,
Why?
wait.
Why would you need a Vega or like a laptop for work?
No. It's a Vega 3, so it's not super demanding, but for 6 million rupiah, an AMD 3020E processor, I'm not sure what this is. It's like, I don't know. This is like excuse me. It's a dual core, dual threads. Yikes. No. But nice Vega though. Yeah, it's still like under 10 million at this point. I need a work laptop. I desperately need a work laptop because I just really couldn't be bothered just unplugging all of the freaking laptop that I had and just doing it. I just couldn't be bothered, right? But or maybe I should buy Panji's laptop again.
What? Why?
Yeah, because Panji's laptop is actually like genuinely freaking. It is actually pretty freaking cool. It's not super amazing or anything like that, but it does the job at least, right? But I do want something a little bit more expensive. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Streamlabs links down below. He'll help this man here. I just got work, and unfortunately, the work does not give me a work laptop. It has a freaking desktop in there, but I just don't think it's enough. So if y'all, I highly appreciate y'all. Just give me some of that good old dollary doonies just to get me started from work at least. Anyway, where is I? Chat. Right on time. Hello. I've been playing the neat new indie game Flint Son of Crimson on Xbox, which I got via Game Pass, and I'm 92%. Oh, cool. I had a match of Street Fighter against DSP.
Oh God. How did that go?
He beat me many times. He trash talked me. I beat him once, and he said I was a lucky scrub. Ooh, that is a
How
yikes.
did that happen?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, how the hell did that happen? Oh man. Anyway. Also, weird thing happened to me while I was playing the standard version of Sonic 3. The game locked up at the end of Ice Cap. I restarted the game and it put me in launch base Act 2. I don't know why. Huh. Interesting. Hello, Upper Bros. Hello. I am right now building a Plamo Girl Kit from Across Frontier while watching Ina and Sana from Holo End streaming and watching you guys stream. Damn. Don't neglect your tech and playtime. Don't neglect your tech and playtime, otherwise your juggling skills may suffer, fam.
Nah. I got those. Heck, I got my juggling. I got the combos and the juggles on the back of my mind to the point where if you tell me if I use that as a password, if I use all of the combo strings like a very long as one as a password, you probably say it's a random sequence, but I already got it on the back of my mind, man. It's all good.
Huh. Imagine having a Tekken combo as your password.
I just like imagine like counter hit DF to just have that like a very long string of letters and numbers. But you remember because it's your combo. Like you should remember your combo.
I remember my combo, but it's gonna be like super complicated,
right?
like typing it on the keyboard, right?
To every time you have to put it in, yeah.
Yeah. There's this seller who sells this really nice freaking Lenovo laptop, but last time he's online, like, are you last time you're online 15 yesterday? Are you freaking serious? You're not online yesterday. On the chat it says last time you're online is 15 days ago. I'm like, which one is it? Are you online yesterday or you online 15 days ago? That's Topedia. Ugh. There's also this Asus X54 1N. Oh man, it's 15 incher, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna get that. Ugh. Man, I'm still contemplating, man. Anyway, where is I? In terms of anything else, just rewatch the live-action Addams Family films and slowly catching up on Dragon Maid. Hello, guys. I just finished rearranging and organizing groceries for my mom about today. That's high school for you, fam. high school for you?
No. It's not the problem. That's high school for me. The problem is it's Corona high school, man. Like all the things that you expect from high school is not even. It's not even happening. Like the only thing that I remember from my high school life is waking up every day playing Valorant. That's it.
Constrained but super tight. That's what she said. That's what I
Hey.
said when I get on your mums. I finally finished watching Batman the animated series this morning. Now I'm looking forward to watching Superman the animated series when it comes to Blu-ray. Remember that Sakurai will be showing off the final Super Smash Bros. Ultimate character on October 5th or whatever
Yeah.
time translates in Indonesia. The final one,
That's-
as in final.
The
So-
final yeah. See, here's the interesting thing that about that final announcement. Hungry Box, like one of the best Super Smash players. He said something along the lines of, "Do you know the Nickelodeon game, right? The
Yes, I know.
Nickelodeon Smash clone.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, you've seen that one, right?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Apparently, Nintendo puts the final announcement at the same date as the release date of that game. They're slimy, dude. They're doing slimy. They're cheeky bastards. Those people at Nintendo.
Fucking hell.
So the point. The Nickelodeon game drops, right? And then people are gonna talk about the Nickelodeon. But as soon as people start talking about that, Nintendo drops another announcement so that people are just jumping the hype into another game, into the Smash game, right? So essentially, Nintendo is trying to kill Nickelodeon All Stars, which is like, holy crap, that's slimy, dude. That's real slimy.
Yikes!
I hate the fact that Nintendo is a company at this point.
Oh man, I hate the fact that Nintendo's a company at this point. My goddamn. Man, still trying to look. Yeah, at this point, I'm gonna get the HP Mini, man. It's just if the HP Mini
Mini gang.
if the HP Mini doesn't work, if the HP Mini doesn't work to me, even if it's like 2 gigs of RAM, it doesn't work.
It's just if it doesn't work, it just becomes a memorial.
It just becomes like a memorial, like for the things that I internet is on. I don't know, man, because the thing about the internet, right? You do a lot of browsing, and the problem with the browsing is that sometimes when you browse, it just uses a lot of resources. So it's not just, even if you have like really good
Yeah.
well, I suppose a lot of it, if once you get to 2 gigabytes, everything's gonna turn to paging, right? Straight up turn to the SSD. The RAM is like, nah fam, I'm out of here. And then
Nah,
it
fam,
just-
I ain't working that shit.
I am
bro.
working that shit, and then it immediately goes to the SSD to do the work, and it's like doing SSD to do the work, and then that's the one where the SSD fails a lot faster because the SSD has to do the work. You don't want that. You just want to have a decent PC with a decent RAM. Ugh.
or use Opera GX so that you can control the RAM.
Shut up. Anyway. Where was I? Where was I? Pizza crusts suck. I don't get it. How can people eat them? I don't know, man. I don't know. How about you, fam?
What? Why? Why is that even a thing? Why do people don't eat the crust, man? Come on.
Why do
wanna
people
argue
don't
about
eat the crust?
Because the trash taste has been arguing about this for a while, so I'm not gonna argue about that.
For real? Oh, man.
Gigok is by himself on the side of no crust, but fuck that shit, bro. Why?
For real? Is a no crust side?
Yeah.
Damn, that's insane. Where was I? Have you guys felt that the older you get, the faster time passed? Well, one. That's to be expected.
There's a scientific reason why.
There's
happens.
a scientific reason why that is to be expected. And the second thing is, it's not just that you got older and the time has passed. It's that you got older and you realize that the shit you see on the internet is fucking petty as shit. There's like, oh man. Because the thing is, right? I kind of feel bad for the people who look at the internet, a lot of the internet stuff that happens on the internet, whatever, right? Whatever sorts of internet drama that happens on the internet, and think of them way
Yeah.
too freaking seriously.
Yeah,
I just
you
hate that.
shouldn't, man. Fuck that.
Yeah, I just want to spend like 4 hours here chatting with y'all, chilling, because I feel like this is fun. Hey, and at the end of the day, treat internet drama as a fun thing, really silly but really stupid.
Hey, it's a fun
really
thing to discuss, but like ironically, not
Hey, but-
unironically, try to discuss about it.
Hey, Ababen, how are you doing, man? I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. I just had my first week of living at college dorms. All right. I'm on a disadvantage on the bingo. My card doesn't have technical difficulties. Ooh, yikes.
Ooh,
Been more active at the gym the more I go. Just enjoy working out for the time being. Wait.
hey,
Holy crap, fam.
I need to do that.
Well,
What?
no, not that. I'm trying to scroll through. Holy shit. We
What
might.
happened?
Holy shit. I am trying to scroll through the slides on my PowerPoint presentation. I just want to make sure 100%, 100%, because this cannot happen.
What happened?
This cannot happen straight
What
up.
happened?
This is hold on a second. Just I'll tell you in a bit. This is one of those things where it is an impossibility. This cannot happen. This is an impossibility. Completely unbelievably, it's just not. Holy shit.
What just happened?
Fam,
What the dog doing?
for the first time.
What?
For the first time in the history of the APB show. You know what
Yeah?
happens?
I think, but okay. What's about it?
What do you think?
I think, but this is just a guess. There's no Genshin Hoopla. Have we finally rid of all the sin in the internet?
Yes, it's time to celebrate for once. I trying to double check everything. Like, I can't believe for 1 week, for just this moment alone, there is no Genshin Hoopla. For once, it is just the impossibility, man. It's
We've been doing this
miracle.
for 39 times.
We've been doing this for freaking 38, 37 times, lots of times on the meme stream, but for once there is no Genshin Hoopla. And I'm like, oh Lord, oh my God, so satisfying for once. And then I read some parts and they're like, oh, damn it. Damn it. And then I read some of it. I just do a quick check on it. Maybe there's one part like, ugh, damn it. There's another Genshin Hoopla. Oh, fuck. But just 1 week.
It'll find. It's like the universe, man. It'll find a way. It'll find a way.
It will
to
find a way to
APB
just
show.
stop the entire thing, right? Finish the first half of Tales of Arise and start to rewatch Eureka 7. I have Tales of Arise, but I just haven't had the chance to play it. I haven't had a chance to play it. I played it for like briefly. Have you seen my Twitter DMs to you? I haven't seen your Twitter DM. I seen the fan art. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I seen the fan art. Don't worry about it. You'll get a shout out. I saw that. So, nice one, man. Keep it up. Also, my birthday is on the 28th. I'm hitting 2 decades old this year, so yay me. Had to delete the primal save, so I had to because it got corrupted out of nowhere and was at the last level. I was so pissed. I almost showed the game how to fly by throwing it far away. Oof. Also, looking up and gathering.
Showing it how to fly. I like that word.
Also, looking up and gathering old anime that's either forgotten or obscure. Stuff like the Pink Noise series of OFA by AIC, Mari's Chojo, and a bunch of stuff that's only came out on VHS and Laserdisc. Afternoon, y'all. Hey, Appa, any recommendation on avant-garde movies or anime? I'd say Ghost in the Shell is one of those movies you describe as avant-garde, but one underrated movie, anime movie that, in my opinion, that I can describe definitely as avant-garde because it's basically a modern fairy tale. You can see it as modern fairy tale. The anime sees itself as a modern fairy tale. Jinro the Wolf Brigade, I recommend that. That, in my opinion, is a very, very avant-garde anime. Very, very good. Highly recommended. Super depressing. So if you don't like the depressing stuff, yeah, that's the one. If you don't like depressing stuff, don't watch that. But if you like that stuff, then go ahead. I like Giancarlo Esposito as an actor, but I'm not really into the Far Cry series. Well, the thing is, fun fact, if you watch Better Call Saul and you see Michael Mando in Better Call Saul, who played Voss, and then you also see Gus Fring, played by Giancarlo Esposito, and that is the moment you realize the Far Cry 3 villain is terrified with the Far Cry 6 villain. Straight up. Wake me up when
canon, by the way. Like,
wake me up when September ends. Abba bro, which video game character would you like to voice?
I like to voice? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, that's such an interesting question. Holy shit.
Who would you like to voice?
Dude, that's such an interesting question. I want to be a voice in. I don't know why. I haven't played any of the Fire Emblem games, but I want to be a voice in the Fire Emblem games. One of the characters in the Fire Emblem. But I haven't even played the Fire Emblem games.
Anyway, Rio last to $1. There's no Genshin Hoopla because for once the whole Genshin community is agreeing to each other that the Genshin anniversary rewards are dog shit. Ah!
Wow.
Thank
That
you so
makes
much for the
sense.
donation. Keep him coming. Yep. Project Eve makes me wonder what the actual title is. The actual title is. I think Project Eve kind of makes sense with why they title it, because she's like the few human beings on planet Earth, the few women on planet Earth, and
Wait, so
Adam
so
and
the sequel
Eve.
is Project Adam. The prequel or
Yeah.
the sequel is Project
Do you know the reason
Adam.
why they named the character Adam Jensen in Deus Ex Human Revolution?
Because he's revolt.
He's like the first line of the cybernetic,
He's the revolution.
cyber enhanced. He's the revolution, right? Because he's one of the few people who managed to be able to get cybernetics without the needs of what's the prozone whatever thingy, the thingy that counterreacts the cybernetic effects. He doesn't have that, so. Even though at times Ubisoft makes some okay games, Immortal Phoenix Rising is one example. Immortal Phoenix Rising is okay. Neuropazine, there we go. Neuropazine. When I saw Eve's being mentioned in the thumbnail, I thought I had something to do with Eve from Blaster Master Zero. And you might also thought the band Eve, but hey, let's not get confused too much. Have you guys seen the Nintendo Direct and the casting in Mario movie? Yes, we saw that. What do you think? Like, it's dumb.
That's the only thing that we saw.
It's just dumb. If Bayonetta 3 is gonna be out, which is cool. That's kind of cool.
Oh, I did see. I didn't even realize that. What the hell?
Yeah,
I did
Bayonetta
not
3
know
is
that.
gonna be out. So yeah, it's gonna be cool. If a major coastal city, i.e. DC, gets nuked, kiss the internet goodbye because the EMP from nuclear detonation would fry the electronics of the undersea internet cables. Yikes. Hey bros, hope you guys have a great
Yeah.
stream and may you be blessed with the tomboy waifus. Hey.
Hey.
Hey. Like Obi-Wan said to Anakin on Mustafar in Revenge of the Sith, only a Sith deals in absolutes. I played Half-Life 1 and it's more intense, but yeah, Black Mesa is a really good fan remake of it. I can't really, because they're basically the same game. I can't exactly say if Half-Life 1 is more intense. Because they're the same game. I suppose Half-Life 1 has the more nostalgic sound effect. There's a clip. There's
Yeah,
a
that is
video
true.
there's a video of Terminator 1, but it's in Half-Life 1 sound effect. Oh, actually, they're like fights. They're like memes of Half-Life sound effects. Hold on a second. Let me just grab it because I really love it. It's this. I love it so much. This is a freaking amazing
I'm
meme, right?
afraid we'll be deviating a bit from standard analysis procedures today, Gordon. Are you sane?
Stop that.
Get out of there! Run, man! Run! Freeman, you fool!
I love the
I don't know why. Just the sound of
no, there's one Half-Life sound effect meme where you're watching porn all by yourself. Remember that clip?
yeah, I remember.
There was that clip, and then no, I'm with the science team. There was that one. That was the one. That was the one that made me laugh the most.
I don't know what
I'm
about
with the
it.
science team.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, that was one of the memes, right? The Half-Life 1 sound effect is so iconic. It's so freaking iconic. But Black Mesa, I think that's the better game. The better game in general, it goes to Black Mesa. Have better aesthetics, better gunplay, better everything. The guns are more satisfying to use. Half-Life is restrained so much with the Gold Source engine. If you only play Half-Life 1 if you legitimately do not have a good PC to run Black Mesa, because Black Mesa can be very intense to run. So whenever I heard barnacles, I think of SpongeBob. But yeah. Don't explosive works
No,
underwater.
no.
Yeah, explosives work underwater, but they're limited. That's the thing. They're limited. Does Mr. Friendly shows in Black Mesa? You mean G-Man? Yeah, it does show in Black Mesa. What did I miss and what is Project Eve? Go YouTube that. Project Eve is literally a game. Mayonesa 3.
It's a game.
It's gonna have good keyboard mouse support. I don't know. I haven't tried that one. IdTech Source or Unreal Engine. Depends on the game. It depends on the game. But IdTech has not been used in a lot of games. Source has been used in a couple of games. Titanfall and Apex still uses Source, which I find kind of surprising.
Yeah, it still uses Source.
So now Jedi problems. Yeah, we'll get to that. Star Wars Visions is best in Japanese. Star Wars Visions is to Star Wars like how the Animatrix is to the Matrix. Yeah, I know. Plus, Studio Trigger did 2 episodes of Visions as well as Production IG. Trigger made 2. One doesn't look like it was made by them, and the other is basically Kill la Kill in space. Ah.
Kill in space.
Did you ever cover the gun plus scalper hoopla? No, we have not. Chat and Upper Bros, have you guys done the Florida Man birthday challenge? What is that? Have you guys watched the Lost TV series? I'm not interested in watching Lost because I feel like I'm gonna be super disappointed with the ending. Even though from what I've heard, the ending is a mixed bag from people. Some people love it, some people hate it. But not gonna start the series just to be disappointed with the ending. Robot Chicken once did a Sense of Anarchy sketch with the biker mice from Mars. Hi, Appa. This week, I just saw that Linus Tech Tips video with the infamous Verge PC build host. I saw some of the comments call this redemption a farce. Does that mean that LTT video is a farce too? Wait, what do you mean his redemption a farce? What do you mean a farce? Define. Define redemption. His redemption being a farce. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. You lost all cred, Mark. I've been playing Destiny 2 again after almost 2 years, and it's a lot better than before. Or at least it's the fact that I was playing it with friends. Sorry, my cannot comment beyond 200 words. My condolences to hear your internet is down bad. My internet is down bad. It was down bad.
Down bad.
But for a moment, it was down bad. It's to the point where I didn't call my brother from Discord. I called him from Zoom. Straight up, this is Zoom. This is Zoom. I just opened the Zoom. Yeah, seriously, this is Zoom. That's Zoom. That's the Zoom UI and everything like that. So I managed to hide all the UI and all of that while he's calling, right? So it's somehow because I've been watching film with my girlfriend yesterday, and apparently she says that the film looks like a PowerPoint presentation, and it's like, oh my god. Like the audio is fine, but it looks like a PowerPoint presentation. So I decided to try it on Zoom, and it's like, for some reason Zoom is super smooth. So I played Yakuza 5 twice, and I still don't know what the plot is. Yikes. It is transparently a DMC clone. Yeah. So who cares? Pretty sure the devs behind Bayonetta series were on the same team as the devs who made Devil May Cry. Virgin Spectacle Fighter versus Chad character action games. Character action, that's just, I don't understand why they name it character action game. Because character action game, because Gordon Freeman opening a door is a character and an action. Right? I'm not sure why does that count as a game? Like freaking, if you play a visual novel and the yandere girl kills you on screen, right? That is a character, the yandere, and an action. Does that count as a character action game? It's just really, really poorly defined, right? I just don't like that. Regarding the Mario movie, I think we could have had Jack Black as Bowser, and it'd still do well, considering how recognizable Mario is. We need an Appa Neko arc. Appa Neko arc? Hopefully Bayonetta doesn't get the DMC remake treatment. I didn't play it here. It wasn't the best. The DMC remake has shit storyline and characters, but the gameplay apparently is pretty good.
But actually good gameplay, yeah.
So yeah.
Really good gameplay. I've played the game.
Yeah. Hideki Kamiya worked on DMC 1 and 2 before Bayonetta. Sonic Heroes is Super Hard Mode was bullshit because the level design was redesigned to be as annoying as possible. Like this one time, the stage just blocks you from continuing. Yikes. Have been watching City Hunter and Martians is Nadesico lately. Both shows are funny as hell. I mean, people on that video and other videos about the Verge infamous PC building call BS about the host redemption because his defense on Twitter in the past. By that logic, the LTT video is a BS too. Wait, his defense on Twitter in the past? You do realize that all happened in the past. You know what also happened in the past? The Verge video also happened in the past. Like, this video is just an attempt on his redemption. Like I'm not shitting on his attempt. Like it's a good video and good for him for trying to actually go for it, right? But I don't get it. I don't know why people watching Ankazone when they could be reading the Bible. Seriously. You could have said that to all porn. Literally, I find it. I don't know why people are watching insert porn here when they could be reading the Bible. I find it annoying that every single video game movie is live action. God forbid we get one that's animated. Animation is hard, apparently. Oh yeah,
maybe not hard, but not worth it.
Fam.
Wait, that's actually what?
I just remembered that the Monster Hunter movie is a thing. Ugh.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. That was crap. That was just legit crap. You don't even have to see it.
That was cap, man.
The last animated video game movie was it Sonic the Hedgehog?
Yeah, that was Sonic. Technically, yeah, because Sonic is. It was Sonic. Sonic is the only one that's animated, but yeah, the rest of it is live action. But even still, the live action is not super bad or anything like that. And Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik is amazing. He's amazing, straight up, legitimately.
Yeah.
Bayonetta 3 looks fun.
best
Can't wait
character.
for that to come out. Enjoyed 1 and 2 a bunch, with 2 being my number 1 favorite Wii U game. It's not going to be a live action though. It'll be animated by Illumination Studios.
Yeah, this one is going to be illuminated.
Mario.
Illuminated.
Mario.
Yeah, Mario. Yeah, Shigeru Miyamoto said it's in collaboration with Illumination. Illumination is the one who made, I think it was Despicable Me. I think.
Yeah.
Wait, I think.
Well, if it's
So-
if
yeah,
it's
so them.
if it's animation, I don't exactly mind that. Like, they could have stopped at Jack Black and had Travis Willingham and Laura Bailey voice Mario and Peach respectively. Vinny from Vinesauce as Luigi, Christina V as Toad, and Patrick Sitz as Donkey Kong. Because the thing is, right? I do not mind. They do tend to cast celebrities who do acting in real life films as voice actors
Yeah.
too, even though voice actors can do just as well, if not better. And I do feel like, right? The celebrity casting is for stunt. It's just to make the people go, oh, they're the characters,
Yeah,
and
go,
oh,
"Whoa,
the
what the
celebrities
hell?"
in there. I might as well watch it, right? I'm gonna watch that Mario movie. It could be good. It could be a train wreck. I'll be entertained. Do you guys play any Elder Scrolls games? But we do. We do.
of
We
course.
do.
It's
Absolutely
Elder
do.
Scrolls, man. Come on.
It's Elder Scrolls, man. But it's been a while though. It's been a long ass freaking time.
And it's not
since we
our
played.
fault. It's been a long ass time since we played an Elder Scrolls game, but it's not our fault. It's because that's been a long ass time since the last Elder Scrolls
It's
game.
been a
being
long time
released.
since the last Elder Scrolls game, and I don't think I'm gonna play the 6th game. Just not really interested in the 6th, especially when you get games released and it got super buggy, because that always happens, right?
Because Bethesda. It's
The Mario
Bethesda.
movie is being made by
Might as well
Illumination.
just play 5 with more mods.
Yeah, the Mario movie is being made by Illumination, so temper your expectations because there might be a minion cameo. Well, that's the least bad thing that's gonna happen in the film. Sorry, it kind of sounds like I'm defending him, but I think that Lightest Tech Tips video is not a farce. Well, I don't think it is a farce either. So I'm not never said that it was a farce. I'm not saying that it is. Like, maybe some people said it is, but I think they're bullshit. They're talking out of their ass. But your cred, dog, your cred. It's a trade rate at $1. The Florida man freaking. Why Streamlabs decided to refresh? Accept. There we go. The Florida Man
Wow.
birthday challenge is where you put the month and day of your birthday like this. Florida Man May 8th, and see the new article about the Florida Man doing a crime on the day of the birthday. Nah, I'm good. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Greetings. Recently finished crafting the parts of my treasure chest box, but can't paint them yet. Also, almost finished Dragon Maid Season 2. Is it already finished yet? Because if it's finished, I might as well binge it. As for Mario voice cast, apart from Jack Black voicing Bowser, I don't get the complaints about the rest of the cast. If it's just voice, I get it. I don't exactly expect Chris Pratt to do the, how do you call it? I don't expect Chris Pratt to do the live action bit, but
But like as a voice, good work.
voice, it's not it's he's okay. It's not super terrible. Also been playing Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow on PS2. It's fine, fun stuff, and cool gameplay, although I would like to play the PC version. I had the sport for a long time, and I'm gonna beat it. The PC version of Pandora Tomorrow, like, I'm trying to find it left and right. Maybe it's on the Ubisoft Uplay website, but it requires me to pay money to Ubisoft, and like, so I just get the pirated version, right? So, and as for the original Splinter Cell, I had the original and the original Chaos Theory double. Actually, I have all the Splinter Cell games already on Steam, so might as well just use the Steam version. The Mario movie isn't gonna be live action though. Yeah. You call him a minor, I call him a menace. If there was a Muslim anime, wouldn't some of the female character designs have no female at all in them? I wish the Mario movie was done by any other studio than Illumination. I hate Illumination. Last week, someone gifted me a sub. If you're here now, I just want to say thanks, mate. Okay. Saltcorn these nuts, Lamau. Giorno Garbaggio Giovanna. Attack the Block is a movie about space imps getting upset about their space queen getting smashed to death. What kind of game kids your age always play? Genshin, Dota.
What do you mean kids your age? We're not kids our age. We're part of the boomers at this point.
We're part of the boomers on the age demographic. But if you're talking about Zoomers, because I do interact with Zoomers a lot nowadays, because it's my job. They play Genshin, they play Mobile Legends, play Dota 2. Jesus Christ,
Why
man.
is mom calling me? Why is mom calling me?
Why do
Wait.
you have the Yoshikage Tira team as the ringtone for my... He has the Yoshikage Kira team as the ringtone for my... Of all the teams. It's actually stupid. Anyway. Even Disney would be better than Illumination. What do you think of the trope of characters meeting their future children? That's Fire Emblem. This is Fire Emblem Awakening stuff, and it's cool, I guess. Have you guys heard the latest TikTok cringe called Devious Licks? I somewhat familiar, we're barely familiar with it. If you don't, it's a Gundam's entire video about it. Nah. It's just, I think about the South Park episode 3, if you can't make fun of it, so in anime-wise, I don't think it would have too much traction. 8 gigs of RAM will let you go far unless you upgrade it on day 1. But I'm only using it for like office works and all that. I don't use it for browsing. I just use it for office works. But even then, actually, even then, 16 gigs is like my sweet spot, my personal sweet spot. Even if it's not for office works, sometimes maybe like I like do. I need to save up some money to straight up buy. I wouldn't say a new gaming PC, but gaming laptop, but the laptop that is at least semi competent enough, has some good specs, and it's Streamlabs links down below, ladies and gentlemen, of course. Come on, y'all, if we can make it to number 1, I can save up some money. That'd be super swell. Speaking of teenagers, a new game just released this month to tackle hard subject like bullying. What game? Also, hello Appa bro, is finally getting over here and had some chicken soup to warm you up. Hey, who remembers the show called Ruby? I don't. Well, cause the current season sucks. What season? You can only say the first 4 letters of the N-word. Okay. Why don't you have snacks with you? Then you could say, "What's up, my nibbler?" Religion manga is a thing. 6 million rupees, only $420. Excuse me. Any Vega implement a laptop, causing some games didn't recognize your laptop's graphics card since Ryzen Vega was hybrid CPU, which is not bad for a laptop. Okay. How about anime about AIDS? Basically any dark theme which is no anime or manga yet. Anime about AIDS. Did I don't know if what do you call it? What's the name? Cells at Work Black tackled that. Melty blood soon, baby. Hey, imagine the Konami code is your password. Today I learned the worst mass murder since World War II was in Japan. Shoko Asahara got himself and his sect in anime as well. I'm still unsure about watching it. I'm pretty sure the Shoko Asahara anime was a propaganda for his cult, but yeah. What is both of your guys' favorite 2D fighter? We don't play a lot of 2D fighters. I only play Persona 4 Arena, that's it. This guy probably cheated. No one can beat the immortal pig roach man. Well, I just got NQ in Fate Go Japan and he's not even rate up. I just want to Okita after swimsuit. Yeah. Remembering all the combo is a hassle, not to mention there's one for every character. Not really if you are maining one character. If you're just maining one character. Fam. Now that you're here, fam. What the hell happened? Why is mom calling?
Mom was calling for sis. She's not even calling for me.
Why is she not responding her answer? Wait, what?
I don't know. Why am I the only person who always answer my calls, man? If it's mom or dad.
Yeah. Where is this now?
She just went out to do something. I don't know what she did, but she's back home now.
Okay. So, fam, remembering all the combo is a hassle, not to mention there's one for every character, fam.
Oh wait, what? No, I mean, I don't even remember the combo, man. I just muscle memory it, like brute force it to the point where it's ingrained in my muscle memory. But if you're talking about like remembering combos from your enemies, I guess that kind of makes sense because you don't know what your enemy is gonna be using, right? You don't know what your opponent is gonna be using. But for yourself, bruh, you should drill that shit, man. You should drill that shit to the brain.
Yeah. Appa's show laptop shopping segment. I don't expect much from Venom 2, given the last one wasn't very good either, but I hope that it's at least entertaining. Venom was stupid. Venom 1 was stupid, but it's fun. It's really, really stupid, but it's actually pretty fun. It's not the worst superhero films that I've seen, but there are some really stupid moments in there. But it's fun. It's fun watching. I have fun watching it. Still don't know who I want to see as a final DLC character. Nintendo be Nintendo. Y'all gonna talk about that dude in Indonesia who went to one of his Zoom classes with a Reidui Utsuho VTuber rig? Huh. That's not strange because I literally teach classes on my Zoom and there are like 5 people who use a VTuber rig. It's not strange.
Why not?
It's not strange at all. There are like 5 to 6 people who use the VTuber rig that I've encountered so far from my session. So, have you guys played Tales of Arise? I've played the first hour of it. I couldn't judge it too much aside from.
What's the gameplay of Tales of Arise?
Tales of Arise is kind of a hack and slash action RPG, kind of. But it has a lot more elements on it.
Because I know It's the same. It's the same series as like the other Tales games, right?
Same somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't get me
because
wrong.
I know that the other Tales games gameplay, I don't really like those, but
Tales, it's Legendia is the odd duck out of the Tales games because it's basically Smash. It's kind of Smash like in terms of gameplay. Legendia. Don't get me wrong, I like Venom, but it wasn't a very good movie. It's Nintendo Slimy is a corporate motto for them. What if Kamen Rider crossover with SCP? Well, the Nintendo game will probably get ruffled on Switch at least. Also, talking about Toho, how long will we get Reimu in Smash? No. Nah. I bet it will listening to F tons of Toho Doujin music, but at least it's unrelated. Doubt it will affect heavily on other consoles and PC. I'm eating pizza right now, crust and all. Exterminatus on any heretics who don't like pizza crust. Ooh. Have you guys heard of the Genshin Anniversary Infant Backlash? Yeah, the Genshin Anniversary Infant Backlash is so massive that there's no Genshin Impact Hoopla for today because people are too busy complaining about the freaking the anniversary, apparently. The flow of time is fixed. It's your perception of the flow of time, which is variable. Pizza crust depends on the individual pizza. Pizza crust, I'll eat it intensely and chew it like tomorrow. Yummy. Cheesy crust is good though. I'll eat the crust, although it depends on who made the pizza. Judging by Giggle's opinions on mecha anime, trash taste is an applicable name for the podcast. Oh! Oh.
I mean, they market themselves as trash taste, so of course it makes sense.
Hey. Don't worry, I'll come back next week. F in the chat for someone with Genshin Hoopla in the bingo. What did he say? Meme stream. Did he say meme stream? Wait, right now people are starting to cancel Eula again. I'm not seeing it on my Twitter feed. Appabendyt said meme stream. Appabendyt said meme stream. Appabendyt said meme stream. I said meme stream because I said both
we
the APB
literally was
show
talking about the
and
meme
the
stream.
meme stream. That's what I said. Not in the context that I misspoke APB show as a meme stream. That's when you get the bingo. Right? Well done, Appa. No Genshin Hoopla this week. Depression let him come. Gan Carlos Despacito. Seriously? Why is Ubisoft the most mid game studio? Mid? Depends on the time. Now they're not mid.
I'd say bad.
They're not mid. They're trash now.
Yeah.
One day they make amazing
they've
games.
always been bad.
I wouldn't say they've always been bad. They used to be good, but now they've been bad.
They used to be good.
Did you hear that YouTube censors fishing and hunting channels? I've not heard of that. Do you remember the 21st night of
21st
September? Love is changing the minds of pretenders while chasing the clouds away. Do-ding, do-ding, do-ding. Although I prefer the other hit.
Have you noticed the bongo man?
The bongo man. Yeah, I noticed the bongo man. But the other hit is also pretty good. Let's groove tonight. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if you heard that, but I love that. Is there any shonen main character you hate? Mine is Shinji from Evangelion. Okay, Shinji from Evangelion is the obvious choice. But I do not choose him. I do not feel that he is the most hateable. I can see why people hate him, but I also get why he becomes himself. It's not entirely his fault. It's not entirely his fault that he becomes passive. Like, you give a lot of responsibility to somebody who is socially awkward and give him responsibility to do all the shit that he's being told to do. So, yeah. Are you saying he's the man? I cannot hate Shinji too much, but I don't recall a main character. I suppose Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan on the first few couple of episodes. I hate him so much. He's such a whiny bitch in the first few couple of episodes, even when he's like in the flashback sections. Ugh. Though I wonder why it's time to make PS4 port of Genshin not overheat the system. I cannot hate Shinji. Your opinion on Foxhole? What is Foxhole? Or about that Parasite Eve series from Squee Enix? Wait, there's a Parasite Eve series from Squee Enix? Parasite Eve series TV show or the game? Because the game, I know about the game, but there's a TV show? Hey Appa, can we suggest a few clips for you to use? If so, how I'm thinking, is she mad from AFTV from Mad Hose? Huh. Can't wait for the new Kirby game. Isn't only Sif deals in absolute dealing in absolute? Seriously? Bear attack. Assassin's Creed New Horizon. Assassin's Creed New Horizon. I know Cross New Horizon update coming soon and I'm excited. The Simpsons with Half-Life sound effects is great too. Hello, Gordon. How about a Terminator 2 video on YouTube with Mega Man sound effects and music? Huh, cool. In real life, Half-Life. Science Team Rise Up. One of my favorite is the Die Hard trailer mashed up with the Home Alone trailer. There's a character skin in Dead Cells which is modeled after Gordon Freeman, and there's a crowbar weapon. I am hyped for the Madness Project Nexus game. Picked up the Fate Extella link since Gabin have 50% on it. Haven't installed it yet since OMW to 100% Fate Extella the Umbral Star beforehand. Okay. Bayonetta 3, Loli Neta. Why is Loli Neta? I guess there's a lowly version of Bayonetta in the game, but there was one in the first one, as far as I remembered, as far as I played the game. It's been a while since I played it though. Mr. Friendly is literally the rape alien that got scratched from the original Half-Life. Oh. I don't know about that. Any Meanwhile in Indonesia cringe. Not one that is posted on the list, but there is one. Apparently, there's a school that punished a student who came in late by having him doing a TikTok dance. Oh.
That
Also-
sounds like a nightmare.
Also, you know you're old since you're speaking of Project Eve. The game I had in mind is Eve Online. If you were to get a final fight for the world, what song would you choose? I would choose Live and Learn. The final fight for the world, Holding Out for a Hero by Bonnie Tyler. Straight up, that's gonna be like my tune for the final battle, final ultimate final battle. There's a Bayonetta 3 Hoopla that's one period on Twitter said that we'll get to that. Now even the Chinese spies can enjoy APB. I would choose Fight the Night or Night of the Wind for a final fight. My favorite part of the direct was Bayonetta 3 simply because the game is finally coming out. That game was announced at TGA 2017. Are you going to talk about the guy who said Bayonetta's new design maker? We'll get to that. Chat hack and slash is better than virgin character action. DMC has fun gameplay. Everything else was kind of meh. In the SCP universe, which organization would you think is the biggest threat? Example, Chaos Insurgency. I'm not too familiar with the SCP universe to pinpoint an organization or their lore in general, right? What I understood about Gunpla scalping
Goddamn.
Hoopla is that there's a shortage of Gundam plastic model even in Japan, and scalpers being pricks, they increase the price. Well, it's to be expected.
Well, scalpers be scalpers, man.
So I found out that I received fan art from an artist of a character of mine drawn years ago. Cool. All video game movies should be animated. Reading the Bible, the black ones, But the DMC remake ruined Dante's look, made him look like some evil ruler in red leather. Again, characters,
that's the thing.
story, everything else
Story,
was
they're all
crap.
trash.
But the
But
gameplay was solid.
is
The gameplay
really
was
good.
solid.
It's solid, man.
We're not talking about
There's some
the
very, very interesting mechanics on how
Yeah.
the weapon system is just
Yeah.
it's interesting to the point where I want it in another DMC game.
I was gonna make a pun about the win, but it blows.
Bruh.
Bruh, on that one. I'm putting a boo on that one.
It's bruh.
I mean, if you make a pun, man, at least make my brother to chuckle. If my brother said bruh, that's when your pun is bad,
Bruh.
right?
That's just bruh.
Ratchet and
And I
Clank
like
has an
puns, but come on.
Ratchet and Clank had an animated movie. Yeah, it has. It's not super amazing though, because the thing is, the Ratchet and Clank animated movie was apparently it was designed to be for people. It was intended to be for newcomers, but there are lots of references and characters from the
References.
old one that it just makes the entire thing confusing. Apparently, that's what I've heard. The only Bible I'm into is black because the Bible doesn't have good porn. The animated Monster Hunter movie was okay. No, I'm not talking about the animated Monster Hunter movie. I'm talking
Not
about
the animated one.
The other one. Y'all know some good
The
classic
legit
anime like Chobits? Well, there's Chobits, I suppose, but I don't watch a lot of classic animes. I watch mostly just old TV shows. Try to imagine an animated adaptation of any Indonesian cinetrons. Yeah, we do have that. It's called Domestic Girlfriend. appabendyt has stopped working. Stores in Japan are actually asking buyers to name the kit they want to buy properly, like a test. Vinny needs to dub over the movie with his voices. Only the movies come out. Daggerfall best game. I tried Daggerfall, but it has the biggest world. But it's not. I wouldn't say it's the best game. It has the most depth and complexity, yeah, but the best in terms of how gameplay and everything like that, not really.
Nah.
Mario's movie is going to be animated by Illumination Entertainment. I had a bad feeling about this. If we made an APB movie, who should voice the Appa Bros? I say John Voyage and Jaden Smith. But why though? I hate the mix between voice actors and live action actors. They are two entirely different skills. Get the celebrities out and bring in the dedicated voice actors. Yeah. Seth Rogen is only able to portray one kind of character. Seth Rogen. Diversity, inclusion, compassion, kindness is better than GEDI. Apparently, there's a rumor that Teen Titans Go creators are directing the Mario movie. Don't really care. People are salty that Charles Martinet, who voiced Mario for years, is not voicing Mario. Yes, yeah, I can see why. I pre-ordered the RG Hainu and HLJ couldn't cover my pre-order yet. Some folks are waiting for the MG Eclipse that was released back in August. Okay. Remember that Illumination is the same dude that paid animators to animate Minion booty jiggle in the Minions film. Yikes. Fam.
Ow.
Fam.
At least they got paid.
Fam. I didn't want to ask the question, fam.
Yep.
Why do you have Yoshikage Kira's theme as the ringtone for Mom?
Self-explanatory. No, but that's my ringtone for everyone though.
That's the ringtone for everyone. Yeah, I suppose if somebody's calling you, that's a nightmare, right? Jesus Christ. Yoshikage Kira team, appabendyt your base. That ringtone just works. You guys accept the fact that you are boomers.
But it works though.
You guys accept the fact that you're boomers. Yeah. We do.
Yeah.
It's not a secret. We
accept
just
that.
that's we totally I
don't
accept that.
I don't cool and hip with the boys.
We
anymore.
don't deny who we are. Straight up. Let's see. Better question is why don't you have the Kira theme as a ringtone? JoJo music as a ringtone, Kira's theme. Our bro is gonna steal her hands. I have a ringtone for the theme of Poppy the performer. No, the context, because you haven't seen JoJo clearly. The context is Yoshikage Kira is the villain, and that's the theme for the villain. The villain's theme. You have
That's the theme every time the villain blows up someone.
every time the villain blows up someone, that's the theme that plays, or like a tension theme, because there's a tension version of that, right?
Yeah.
The slow tension theme for that, and you use that theme for the villain. So why, if you use your mom with the villain ringtone, you kind of the implication is that your mom is a villain. So does that mean that your
But
mom
I can
is
kinda
still a queen?
Like, I can kind of see that. Like, I can kind of see that. Like, I'll probably do that. I'll probably just make specialized ringtones for everyone.
So does that mean are we at that? Okuyasu? What a beautiful duang
Okuyasu.
for Appa, bro. Beautiful duang.
Come on, it's beautiful duang, man. Chill.
If you think about the Mario movie, there's no people of color character at all. This movie is gonna be attacked for being too white. Ooh. Lou Albano managed to be both an animated voice and live-action Mario. Granted, that was in 1989, which was before Mario has an established voice. Well, I have Rivers in the Desert as a ringtone. No. The context is, again, clearly people have not been watching JoJo here. My lord, Yoshikage Kira team is the villain and the mom is the villain. Apparently, that's the implication. Rivers in the Desert is not. It's from Persona 5. Yeah, I know. Characters from meeting their future children. Steins Gate did that very well, not gonna lie. One character meeting one of their future children, but we're talking. If Fire Emblem Awakening did it to everybody. Awakening did that to everybody. Yoshikage Kira is this anime version of Leopold 2. Changed my mind. I don't know who that is. So, can we suggest use Sime clip videos as effects for usage in APB stream? If so, how? I'm thinking, when is it gonna end Robbie for long, seemingly never-ending Twitter threads? Sime clips? What do you mean Sime? As in, you suggest clips? Okay, but clips, it's only my choice. It's my decision. If I think the clip is good, I'm going to take the clip. But there are still people who don't know how King Crimson work. Can you explain it, fam?
Okay, so here's how it works, right? Here's how it works. There we go. That's how it works.
Oh, man.
For those of you who actually watch part 5, you get what I'm saying, man. You get it.
Yeah. That's how it works, right? Straight up. Oh my god. My laptop has 4 gigs of RAM. Yeah, that's great. But I do want that comfort. I just keep peace in mind, right? Just peace in mind. Waiting for Twitter to say Mario is black coded because of how high he jumps. Seriously. Have you watched
King Crimson is packet lost. Why does that fit so fucking well?
No, can you what?
No, King Crimson is packet lost.
Okay. Let's see.
King Crimson is a lag spike.
Oh, that does kind of fit so well. Have you watched Marimashita Iruma-kun yet? I have not watched that. Fat Anime Jesus was a bad gas problem. Cells at Work Black Season 2 and might talk about AIDS. They did cover gonorrhea. You know the thing. Yeah, we know about gonorrhea. Who has
Lion
weeb
King.
ringtones? No, the weeb ringtone. It's not the weeb ringtone that's the issue. It's the weeb ringtone of a villain team that's the issue. Clearly, people here have not been watching JoJo, or at least part 4. Have you followed the Persona Anniversary project? They already revealed their first project earlier this week, and second project will be revealed in earlier 2022. I just want a new game, new game or a port, straight up. I remember an anime that did feature
Yeah,
someone having
PC
AIDS,
port,
but
man.
that's a mass spoiler for it. I find the key to fighting games is knowing your character, knowing your opponent's character, also knowing your opponents know your character, and then reversing their expectations. Hey, what is your favorite world-ending SCP? I'm not too familiar with all the SCPs. I read the SCP and I just like script scroll down. I'm not too familiar with Super Dumb too much to pick my favorite. Been playing Tales of Horizon Dynasty Warriors 4. Hey Apaben, you said that you've been using your your SM57, sorry, SM57, but where did you get the pop filter? This is the this is the SM57, right? This is how the microphone. This is actually an instrument microphone, but getting the pop filter for this, you have to get the official Shure pop filter or get the A81WS because that's like a big ass pop filter that you use in the White House. And the thing is, if you use a normal pop filter like this, not pop filter, sorry, this is a windscreen, right? If you use a normal windscreen like this, you put it in a microphone, it's loose. It's super loose, right? It's super freaking loose. So you need one that's tight, actually tight into the microphone. So what I did is I grabbed two windscreen, I grabbed one, and then I put another one inside it, so it's like this, and then somehow it just slots perfectly right in there. And with the windscreen, it has a much darker tone. There's a lot of cut in the high frequencies, which I really like, and it makes it sound like the SM7B. When I got it for like pretty much a quarter of the price of the SM7B. Now it sounds a lot more. Now it sounds a lot darker because if I put it, it is super bright. It's super bright if I don't have it. If I don't have the pop filter, but
like,
it has the popping, the popping noises, right? If you put it this, it sounds a lot darker, but it sounds much more comfortable. It sounds much smoother, and it doesn't have the popping issues. Anyway, yeah, that's a bit of a tip. If you want, if you have the SM57 but you do not have the pop filter, and you just grab two of these pop filters, put it inside, and then just put it right there. Fits tightly here, and I really like it. Anyway, where is I? So far, Persona 5 is the only game to not get a portable release yet.
good point.
That is true. Golden has the Vita, but yeah. There's no Genshin Hoopla. Apparently, no. Not. From what I've checked. I don't know. Maybe I misread. Maybe there's a text that I misread and it's like, oh, there it is. They mentioned one Genshin character. And then the only way to ruin this is if they just mention one Genshin character. I don't really like how Tales' human bosses play, probably because I like how human bosses behave in DMC and Kingdom Hearts 2. I avoid gacha, but I like Genshin doujins. Hey, if you like the porn, there's nothing wrong with it. I like Overwatch porn, even though I hate Blizzard and I don't like Overwatch. I give thanks to the Holy Relic for Mushoku Tensei as Season 2. One of my favorite anime this season is Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy and Itaden. And then wonders why I don't spend a single penny on this game and instead go on full proper games that don't depend on microtransactions. Same for Dragon Maid Season 2 and Girlfriend.
Yeah, there's an anime called
Kanojo.
that.
Is this Kanojo? Is that how it translates?
I think there was an X. You know how there's like you never read the X like
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. That Earth, Wind, and Fire. Beautiful singing voice. I do not have the reputation for a beautiful singing voice, but apparently I nailed that.
No. You misread that.
Beautiful singing voice. Beautiful singing voice there. Oh shit. Then again, once I get Mona, I'll stop playing Genshin. Yay, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Evangelion isn't even a shonen. Technically can count, but yeah, technically depends on who you ask. Which Shinji is worse Shinji, and why is it Mato Shinji? Shin from Gundam Seed Destiny. I've been watching The Great Jahi. Monday, I get my house channel clean again. Look forward to it. I've been tired of all the rage bait channels of late that it makes me sleep. Yeah, just don't watch them. Honestly,
Maybe maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. Just use them to go to sleep. Right?
I mean,
like make a positive outlook of it.
because the thing is right. A lot of these because the people who watch my channel, because there are statistics, right? I got the stats. I got statistics of the people who watch my channel, my Ababen channel, and the people who watch that channel, and the ones who and what other channels they watch, right? What other types of channels they watch. And from what I've seen, they watch the typical like drama videos, the outrage bait, SJW wrecked, etc. But it's in the pop culture. entertainment, right? Or something along those lines, right? Anti-SCW rant, SCW rec, etc., something along those lines, and it's to be expected. But the problem is, if you watch too many of them, if you're gonna watch them, that's fine. That's good for you. But from what I've been seeing, from my experiences, people take them way too seriously. That's one. And two, they got super depressed and anxious about it, about a lot of stuff in pop culture media, because they watched too much of them. They got super anxious, and then super. They got worried. It's like, oh my god, will they ruin anime again? They will they ruin this? Will they ruin X? Will they ruin X? I'm so worried they're gonna ruin X. And they're like, at that point, because I already took the black pill and just accept that everything is gonna be trash. Like a lot of 90% of new stuff is gonna be trash, and there's gonna be very few times where new stuff are gonna be good, right? And if you just go back to the old ones and just enjoy life as it is, because life is not all about that, right? Life is just not all about that unless you make it all about that, in which case, dude, there are so much things better in life to do than just that.
There's so much thing better. Yeah, there's a lot of better things to do.
And there's
better things to pursue.
Yeah, we just do this like 4 hours. We just do this like every 4 hours because it's fun. And at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's about having fun. And if you don't have fun, if you have fun complaining about the outrage
if it's not fun,
go right ahead.
Why bother?
Yeah, if it's not fun, why bother? You have to quote Reggie, right? If it's not fun, why bother? Right? It doesn't just apply to the games. It applies to a lot of things in life, right? If you have fun doing this, get wrecking the SGWs, that's great. But there are people who couldn't have fun with it. They put it in a very, very depressing tone, and a very, very more, I suppose, because it's like negative news all around. It gets people super depressed and super anxious about the new stuff that's coming. Like, new stuff is gonna be crap. Just deal with it. It's just deal with it. New stuff is gonna be crap. It's always gonna be crap. It's only very, very rare that it's gonna be good. Just deal with it. At the end of the day, your mental health is a lot more important than the new stuff that's coming. Or fighting against the big bad of the world, right? Seriously. And as I said many times in the video in the past, right? Because these people on the internet, these people on Twitter, they only occupy like, what, 1%, but they post like 22, like 80% of Twitter is posted by them. And these people are nuts. These people are nuts. One, these people are nuts. And two, they do not have any life whatsoever. They don't have any life whatsoever in any of them. They just do and browse Twitter. They create outrage. That's what they do. They create outrage left and right. And the solution, apparently, because what I said, the solution is we need to be just as bad as them. We need to be as aggressive as them, right? The problem is you also need to not have a life, and you also need to be as dedicated as them. Here's the thing. A lot of us that do not like these people, we have shit to do. In real life, we just have job, we have stuff to do, we have college, we have school, we have whatever, we have busyness, right? These people, especially the people who complain on Twitter, they tend to be rich. They tend to be spoiled brats who just complain, freaking Karens and
First
bits
world
straight up,
man.
right? First world people complain about their first world problems, right? They have all the time in the world to complain about that. While you people who are not as rich as them, you don't have time to complain about those. You don't have time to do all of that stuff.
Nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that. And they try to exploit that to you. They try to exploit that, make you to stop doing the works, the actually good work in society, and try to care about them when you shouldn't be caring about them. And I'm doing this because it's fun. And if you can be able to distinct the fact, we're doing this because it's fun. And if you're able to distinct the fact that, hey, this is fun, this is a fun thing to do, and it's a really entertaining thing to do, that's great. Great for you. But if you can't, you got
It's
to
fun,
press.
and we only do it like once a week.
Yeah.
Like it's not like every day we spend our life doing this.
Yeah. Attack on Titan is seinen. It's so mainstream enough, it might as well be shown, right? But I don't get anything new media for YouTube. I've been watching so much Urban Rescue Ranch. The videos are a trip and a half. Shinji's car is pretty relatable. Shinji from Fate is a Sigma male. Shinji from Fate is deliberately designed to be hateable. So even then, I kind of feel bad for him. In the Heaven's Feel route specifically, he got wrecked in the Heaven's Feel route. Tales of Arise is awesome gameplay that rivals Grace's F. The only weak points to be were the story. It's not even lowly Bayonetta. Twitter's just being Twitter. Vesperia is best anyway. Yeah, Vesperia is pretty good. Florida and Indonesia man crossover when. Public humiliation is going too far. Dude, some places people would hate for the oddest of reasons. Apparently, Sankaku comments have a big hate boner for Kaguya Love is War for what they view as going against traditional values. Wait, what? Of all the things... Kaguya Love is War going against traditional values.
What are the
What,
residual values?
like, why if this is straight up like completely on the other side of the spectrum. Straight up. That the moral guardians on the other side of the spectrum, straight up. You're gonna complain about that. Are you serious? Are you for real? For real? And to throw it into $1. The British definition of bonk, according to Google, is to have sex with someone. It's true. I double checked. The British definition of bonk is needs a bonk in the head with a bat. Yeah, we know what bonk is, technically. It's just bang. Bonk is bang, right? Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. To explain the Bayonetta thing, no, it's not because there's a loli version of her. Someone accused her of being dressed like a loli. There was a Hero High video on it. It's not that I watch Hero High, but yeah. I know. But there is a loli Bayonetta in the first episode, in the first game. There's a loli Bayonetta, and also there's a one. I think there was one.
Why
in
is the outrage only now? That's the thing, right?
Yeah, but Bayonetta herself, the adult version's got called loli. We'll get to that. Appa, have you ever played Muffluff? I have played Muffluff, but I tried getting into it. I just couldn't. I find the first few episodes of Muffluff, I find it way too over the top for me to be able to absorb the universe and get into the universe. Because a lot of visual novels tend to be over the top, right? A lot of visual novels are over the top, but Muffluff takes it on a whole new level. It has way too much over the top comedy for me to be able to get into the universe, right? And that's kind of a shame because as you go forward, the Muffluff universe gets darker and darker. The story gets edgier and edgier. And I just couldn't really enjoy that when it all starts off so much over the top comedy. Imagine if you started off watching Grown Ups 2, the Adam Sandler movie. It's kind of that level over the top, except Grown Ups or the Adam Sandler movie. It's kind of that level of over the top, except in anime jokes. And then as the anime goes forward, it becomes like Zodiac. It becomes Zodiac the film. This is it's crazy. But yeah, I tried getting into it. It's just not my thing, so I kind of skip on that. Bayonetta 3, I don't know how they made it, but they made Bayonetta look sexy with braids. Bayonetta 3 is going to make me get a Switch. Still haven't played 2, so it's something to look forward to. Doesn't sound like it deserves to be reviled then. Did someone say chaos? I'm here to kill chaos.
I'm here to kill chaos.
I did like some parts of the Arise story, like the speech before the second arena boss. I haven't played all the way through that part, so... boo! Love the dab jokes. DMC had interesting gameplay, but I felt it slow compared to 3. I still prefer 3 and 5's gameplay. Again, not super amazing, but it's not that bad. Not as bad as the characters and story. Excuse me. Do you think the reason why people you talk about in the previous stream talks like about strong girls is because of Western depiction of strong girls? E.g. Abby from The Last of Us 2 or Captain Marvel. Nothing to do with those. Nothing to do with them.
Nah,
it's nothing to do with them.
The anime.
It's more about their right-wing tradcon values, apparently. Loli tag is great, but Bayonetta is not a loli in any way. If you make a pun, at least know where you can buy some durable rope. Because I think so. Ratchet & Clank 2016 isn't that good movie or game-wise. The live-action Monster Hunter movie with Mila Jovovich need to get Tales of Arise, that and a few JRPGs like Scarlet Nexus and Nier Replicant. Scarlet Nexus is pretty good for
Speaking of
price.
By the way, speaking of getting new JRPGs,
Yeah.
I was just trolling around Steam, and hey, first of all, P4G is on sale.
Hey.
Get P4G. If you haven't get P4G, get P4G. Persona 4 Golden is also in, and then Tales 1 and 2 is also on sale.
Hey. Let's not JRPG sales, right? Yeah, where was I? Yeah, Scarlet Nexus is pretty good for like $20. Aside from that, no, don't buy it. It's a bit too overpriced. If it's on sale, yeah, if it's over $20, it's pretty good for $20. Speaking of Evangelion, I had once had a dream I was floating in an ocean of orange soda. It was more of a fantasy. Huh. Seriously. Mainline DMC has good characters, specifically 135, like how Dante goes from not caring to taking responsibility to stop Virgil in 3. Which one would you watch between World's End Harem and Why the Last Man? Why is that even a question? None. Shoutouts to Nintendo for Shout out to Nintendo for remembering Foreman Spike from Wrecking Crew though. Oblivion and modded Skyrim are the best Elder Scrolls. Rama versus John Wick, who will win? Tough choice, honestly. If Seth Rogen voiced a character, it should be Dio Brando. Why? Why? Note to all, some emotes like the frowny face will cause your messages not to show. Sad face. The director for the Mario movie did work on Titanis Go. Okay. Putting the arms on my MG Curios right now. Is your mom Killer Queen? Fam. I think that's why you put it in the Jessica Kira thing, because mom is Killer Queen.
It's for everyone, man. It's my ringtone for everyone. And my notification is the Avolo sound effect.
Trasakis, hey, welcome back, Trasakis. $33. Didn't that anti-abs weirdo used to be an Animu fan? Really?
Oh.
I do not know about that. I heard that he had a profile picture of an SG character before. I do not know about that. I don't know. Cannot confirm nor deny. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, ladies and gentlemen. Streamlabs links down below. Streamlabs links down below, ladies and gentlemen. That is be super swell. What's worse is that Charles Martinet gonna get a cameo in the movie, so clearly they can get him on. Yikes. Yoshikage Kira is a serial killer for people who don't know. You make your mom to have a villain team. Killer Queen, Gunpowder, Gelatine, Dynamite is for Laser Beam. Mario movie will be Italians with Bowser's minions. You know what's stupid? We're trying to gatekeep the idiots Karen out, but they keep getting in and trying to get offended over nothing. We can't. We cannot gatekeep.
There's no way.
We just cannot gatekeep these people, because these people cannot change. These people cannot change, and they cannot stop operating in the same way that they do operate. The only way they can stop,
want to change.
The only way they can stop is if they grow of old age and have dementia and die. Straight up. That's the only way for them to stop. They just simply cannot stop complaining about dumb shit and try to cancel people left and right. That's just the reality that you have to face in social media. The best thing you can do in social media is just to protect yourselves. In the same way, don't talk to strangers online. Don't talk to strangers offline, right? That is the best protection for you to do. The best thing for you to do is to not deal yourself with strangers in general. Sailor Moon did that trope kind of well, but Chibusa kept trying to Marty McFly herself. What is the best worst thing you've ever seen? The best worst thing? That is way too broad. Way too broad. Define the best worst thing. I don't know who Leopold 2 is. You didn't meet your rubber production quota. I'm off with your hands. I don't even know what reference you're talking about at this point, so you just skip time up, bro. King Crimson is really simple to understand if you think of it when you fight someone with lag. It just works. How Crimson works, his time skip works like Hit from DB's Dragon Ball Super. Also think that you're forwarding a video to 10 seconds, and the thingy on his head predicts the future. Best ringtone for an alarm in the morning is the Pillarman team.
Dude, holy shit, you just gave me a good idea. Holy shit. That's... I'm thinking that. That's mine. I'm thinking that.
No, fam, your alarm is already pretty good. Your alarm is the Morio radio.
It's the Morio radio. I don't. All my friends hate that fucking team now because it's an alarm.
Use a sock. Your microphone does not look good if you use a sock. It looks like a sock.
Not only that, you'll be talking to it, and you'll be this close to your own sock. Do you want that?
Hello, Appa. You heard about Funimation and Anime News Network. What about them? Look like a flashlight for a microphone because it's an instrument microphone. A lot of microphones look like a flashlight. That's just how it is.
That's just how it looks like.
My name is Yoshikage Kira. I'm 33 years old. My house is in the northeast section of Moria where all the villas are, and I'm not married. Giorno as a garbage collector is Giorno Garbaggio. Yeah. What SOCOM game would you recommend? Combine Assault on a PS2, straight up.
Combine Assault. Yeah,
Combine Assault. Combine Assault is amazing. Have you finished the JoJo Part 6 manga? No. Not interested.
No.
Not interested. I read it, but not really interested. I watch the ones I find entertaining. Yeah, unfortunately, not a lot of them are. I don't know, it's just me. Gundam is the only one that I find entertaining, because Gundam actually has like a legit personality. He's actually very funny, right? He's actually very funny. He's very entertaining, right? It's a Gundam. But the rest, they're just delivering the news in a very straightforward manner. Now, don't get me wrong. I kind of tend to do that. That's just how I am, right? This is how I am. But I at least try to add some jokes here and there. Right? Anyway, politics and the like can be too much. Negativity sells, unfortunately. How cursed do you think Seth Rogen, Yang, Banana Slama as Donkey Kong would be? I take it that you've seen the late 90s Donkey Kong cartoon. Just discard it if it goes south, don't be a culture junkie. I pretty much ignore mainstream entertainment in favor of other things. Appa like to quote Linus makes me think he's a nihilist.
What?
Linus is not a nihilist.
How did you make that connection?
How is Linus a nihilist? The only one that I really like watch is Hero High and Clownfish TV. That's only sometimes. The rest is I just watch other stuff I like. Yeah. Who was it that said, I'm frustrated that human race is doomed? That's Gamers Nexus. That's not Linus. That's Steve from Gamers Nexus. That is not Linus. I watch a lot of these channels, but I've never taken the black pill because I know this is such a small minority of people. That's why we gatekeep, but the problem is that they keep getting in. Because gatekeeping does not work.
Doesn't work, man.
Gatekeeping in the current definition that people do does not work.
It's like in the sentence itself, like you describe how it doesn't work. We're gatekeeping, but they're still getting in. That means that gatekeeping doesn't work.
Gatekeeping doesn't work because they're still getting in. And the thing is, right? The thing is, because this is a very vague definition of gatekeeping. Because I already talked about this in the video. Gatekeeping, that what people should do, the most effective form of gatekeeping is if the mainstream, the media itself is not being brought into public attention. Straight up.
Yeah.
That is the best form of gatekeeping, is if you do not give any attention to it. The best way for you to open the gate,
keep it niche.
if you open the gate, the best way for you to open the gate, learn this from the JoJo fan base. The JoJo fan base open the floodgates to everybody. They open the floodgates.
They made the JoJo fan base to be what it is now.
Yeah.
They want everyone to see
JoJo
it.
fan base.
They're devoted.
Yeah, the JoJo fan base right now is it can be very, very toxic. And the reason why is because of the JoJo fan base itself. They recommend JoJo to everyone left and right.
To everyone.
To everyone. Even to the people who don't really like JoJo. And you know what happens after that? JoJo got big. JoJo got famous, and the people who are the bad actors, the people, the SJWs, the typical, the antis, right? They come in to the fandom. They do all of this stupid hoopla because you people let them in. You people recommend these stuff left and right.
I'd say that like the JoJo's fandom is like an example of implosion. Like, you know, the cause is essentially themselves, right? But Genshin Impact has a fandom that is also really big, really mainstream, but the cause is not from like the fandom. The cause is how the game itself is very, 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 like, how do you call it? Like, it's very, very
specifically
how does it, like,
I think the game
it's very, it's geared to a wide spectrum of people, right? Like, you have the anime fans, you have the game fans, you have like the Legend of Zelda fans that sees that sees it to be, you know, like it looks cool. You have the gacha fans, you have the waifu fans in general, like you have the characters fans, you know, like it goes into a wide range of people. So essentially the developers opens the gates themselves. But JoJo's is an implosion. JoJo's, on the other hand, it's a very big implosion.
Yeah. So that's why gatekeeping these days, what people say they should just, you have to gatekeep your fan or everything like that. The definition right now is just not working. It's just not working because we cannot control the gate. We do not have control over the gate. The one who do have control of the gate are the ones who make the popular. We can open the gate a lot more, making to have people enter in more. Yeah, but we cannot close it. We cannot close it. We can't try to close it because we don't have the key to the gate. A lot of people have the key to the gate, especially the big mainstream media, especially the big streaming services. Avatar: The Last Airbender, that's also a good example, right? The moment it got hit on Netflix, the bad takes are coming in.
Shush.
The bad takes are coming in.
That's a good point.
The moment it hits on Netflix, the bad takes of Avatar: The Last Airbender are coming in. Straight up. Right? Because it got big on Netflix. Lots of people had to decide to watch it on Netflix, and they make stupid freaking comments on it because it got big. That's how the gate is open. Straight up. So gatekeeping in the current most right now definition is just, you just can't do it. We as the viewers cannot do much to stop these people from getting in. Straight up. We just can't.
Point is, if you have a niche fandom, keep it niche.
Keep it niche. Keep it niche. Don't make it mainstream. You make it mainstream, that's where you're just dead. Straight up.
Or at least only shout it out to the people you know that will actually enjoy that fandom.
Yeah. Anyway, and it can be pretty stressful, like the vids I would show you on DMs. I do watch Clownfish TV, but not always. In fact, I watch more of your videos than the others. All right, thank you. But still, we have hobbies unlike the Twitter bots. First world problem is those people on Twitter. The majority of people sit in the center and do not know about politics and could care less. Yeah, they couldn't care less.
They couldn't.
Big first world problem is Twitter. If you talk to people, you realize how few people know anything about politics and how little they care. They know nothing about the things that we talk about in here. Right? Straight up. What do you think a scene where Galacta Knight from Kirby killing Yaldabaoth from Persona 5 would look like? I don't know. Greetings, Apple Bros. Greetings, fam. After a month of absence from the streams, I am happy to announce that I am now living in my own at a nice house. Hey! I am both excited and kind of poor. Hey, at least you live in your own home. That's cool. Anyway,
Hey, it's a start, man. Like we all moved to a new house, and we all I was
Yeah.
poor for that, but it's all start. It's a
Yeah.
start.
Mufflove has initial D. Oh wow. Completely changed my opinion right there. Wait, I thought Cereza was just Bayonetta as a child. I don't know. I don't know. The worst of that is that it's not the first time I saw a non-loli character get falsely accused of being loli. I saw Yang Guifei get a false loli allegation where people heard her voice. I mean, maybe freaking Jotaro got called the freaking loli because he's 17. I mean, for God's sake.
For God's sake, man. Come on, it's Jotaro.
Appa, you can't keep dealing with this cringe. That's use in the chat.
That's using the
Chaos,
chat.
chaos. I can do everything. Loli Bayonetta is just her kid self, but yeah, I might think the reason why someone said that was she kind of looks like her kid version. Wait. So let me get this straight.
Huh?
A character who was a kid at one point grew up, and then that character looks almost close to the kid version of the character. I mean, it's to be expected.
That's
Of course.
that's biology. That's just biology.
That is, of course. Of course. I mean, what? Oh, man.
That's biology, man. Come on.
DMC2 is personally my favorite. 3 felt disappointingly slow. Huh. Interesting that somebody has a DMC2 as their favorite. It's
Yeah.
pretty rare. Have you or Happy heard of Updog? Updog what?
What's up, dog?
What's up, dog? The comment section of Niche Gamer is funny to look at for me since it's literally just Reset Era but on the other extreme. It's a shame since the actual content of Niche Gamer is mostly fine. Yeah, the thing is, if you make a certain type of content, you are going to attract a certain type of audience. That's just to be expected. That's just to be expected. If
how it
you
works.
make content that agrees to the anti-SJW side, for example, you're also going to
You're gonna
attract
attract anti-SJWs.
the anti-SJWs that are very extreme, very, very extreme. This is why a lot of people, I suppose one of the contributing factors, not just the biggest factors, but one of the reasons people unsub to me is because they think I'm way too center. They think I don't have compromise. They think that I should give zero compromises to these people. I'm like, well, it depends on the situation, right? What do you mean zero compromise? It's talking very, very vague, right? It's talking very, very super, super freaking vague, right? It depends on the situation, and it's really, really depend. It really, really depends. And rather than engaging on the conversation, rather than engaging on that, they just unsubscribe. And I'm like, okay, fine. If you're gonna have an echo chamber on yourself, if you just want an echo chamber of people just agreeing with your opinions, that's okay, fine. You do you. I'm just saying it's not a very healthy thing to do. You just need to be able to be prepared to have a different opinion from somebody you might not be able to prepare to accept it, right? Especially from somebody who thinks that all of this entire thing is fucking nonsense. Because it is nonsense. Because it is absolute fucking nonsense. It is just stupid, petty ass bullshit on the internet. And not a lot of people, unfortunately, are aware of that. Anyway, I started cleaning out my backlog, then everything I wanted went on sale. Now my backlog is bigger. That frowny face, really? Just in time for the Hooplas. Imagine Dio with Seth Rogen asking for weeds. Interesting info. Worked fine for me. Everyone in Broban contract Killer Queen, apparently. Every time we try to gatekeep, there are people who always open the gate. I hope that PE does well just to anger the weirdos. Project Eve. Digital Foundry's take on Project Eve was really disappointing. Yeah, I saw that. Apparently, because the game developers, one of the guys said the character design is like really dated. It reeks of really dated design from the early 2000s. I'm like, the early 2000s were good.
Yeah. What's so wrong about
There's nothing wrong with old characters being old design. Or if you call what you call dated right there, what you call quote unquote dated right there, it's not dated at all. It's freaking amazing. It's freaking amazing. Just because you don't like the design, just because you think it's dated, does not make it not amazing. The design's amazing. Actually, if you ask me, right, the design of Eve it's not super amazing, right? It's not super freaking amazing. It's okay. It's just, in terms of character design, yeah, she looks finely designed. It's just that the asses and the boobs and everything like that. But I just look at that. I thought, okay, that's a typical sexy design character. That's just a typical sexily designed character. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen her a lot of times, and I just move on with my life, right? I don't mind her being designed that way. I don't exactly complain to developers or anything like that. Not gonna say oh it's trash or anything like that. But we'll get to the Hooplas later. Gatekeeping is the immune system of our community. If you are against gatekeeping, you want everyone else to get AIDS. No, y'all. You don't understand the first thing about King Crimson. It's not lag. It's a time skip. Oh. Nah, use the Sonic drowning theme as your alarm. I thought about figuring out how to make the Godzilla roar my ringtone, but then I just get sick of hearing it. You know what? I'm gonna use the Pillarman theme as my alarm. Just what is your favorite bad thing? Like, not. I can't recall off the top of my head. No, it's still very, 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 very vague question. I remember Anime News Network bias against Ryu of Healer. I remember that. It's a Gundam is a cool dude. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. I've seen his videos and we've only talked once, but yeah. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong is gonna be Wookie Kong. Wookie Kong. Why? Because Seth Rogen has leftist views. Just because Seth Rogen has leftist views does not necessarily mean that his take on Donkey Kong is gonna be woke. It depends on the character. Wait, what happened?
No, I was looking at memes.
I want to hear Seth Rogen say, "I'll show you with coconut cream pies." Seriously, if you could have a fantasy weapon, which one would it be? I would get a Moonlight Great Sword. I don't think I'm smart enough to wield it though. Gatekeeping doesn't work. This whole operation was your idea. Wait,
what?
what do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I said gatekeeping. I said we should gatekeep, but I never said gatekeeping works all the time because it doesn't always work all the time. And I am being very specific. I am being very specific on what we should do. Unlike a lot of commentators out there, we should gatekeep this fandom from our media. We should gatekeep these people from the media, right? They're not being very specific in what we do. What should we do as the audience, right? And I'm being very specific. And my specific instruction is to keep things niche and not spread their words to everybody. Again, look at the JoJo fandom. See how it is right now. Seriously. Gatekeeping doesn't work because the undesirable people that get in don't watch the thing. JoJo being mainstream destroyed the fan base. Yeah, still JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is awesome. And no, we're not denying that it's not awesome. We're not denying that.
Saying it's bad.
I'm not saying it's bad.
The fandom is kind of ass right now.
Ironically, being obscure keeps your community safe from the toxicity. The art of JoJo makes me not want to watch the show. Really? That's an interesting reason not to watch the show.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's like one of the few times where the art is the problem. It's usually the characters.
Yeah. JoJo as a whole probably won't stick with everyone, but I always like to believe that there's always at least one part for everyone. This happens with most popular shonen anime now. The best form of gatekeeping comes from the creators themselves. It all comes down if they want to change the product into what these people want to be. Lost Pause made a really good point about it, where the excitement towards watching JoJo sucks because the memes surrounding it became a spoiler. Well, that's one thing. That's one of the issues, but it's a lot more issues than that. Remember how Twitter My Hero Academia fake fans lost it when they thought Mineta was bi from My Hero Academia? For example, I'm much more of a fan of Persona Part 4 than the rest, though the 7-page Muda is always awesome. He-Man and She-Ra ruined thanks to Netflix. It wasn't really because of Netflix. I wouldn't say He-Man and She-Ra ruined thanks to Netflix. It was the creators it was the people who made them and then published it on Netflix that ruined it. But yeah, I suppose you can say Netflix is. Personally, part 2 and 4 are my most favorite parts of JoJo. Remember, kids, keep it obscure. Chainsaw Man is next. Well, the anime is not aired yet, as far as I know, but it's not super mainstream enough. It's not super mainstream enough to the point where there are
the
issues
manga
with it.
is not super, super, but I can see how the manga that with the anime can go to mainstream.
Yeah. So the trope, it's mainstream now. It sucks become reality. Yeah. Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
I guess our only option is to become so toxic to newcomers that nobody wants to join. Not really. Look, there are newcomers that are good people. There are newcomers that are bad people.
Yeah.
You need to know which one is which. James H donated $3. You don't think it's worth trying to protect our culture? Subverting culture literally is... You don't think it's worth trying to protect our culture? Subverting culture is literally in the communist playbook. Hold on a second. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What do you mean by protecting culture?
What even are you talking about at this point? I'm talking about pop culture, mainstream media, not communist playbook.
Like culture.
Culture, communist media. What communist playbook?
Like national culture.
Thank you so much for the donation anyway. Keep them coming. I'm not sure what you're trying to talk about. You mean I shouldn't be nailing papers to say playing Devil May Cry? Yeah. Yeah, if you don't want the fandom to go like... Anyway, forget that people do grow up. That's what I call growth of human. What are your thoughts on the Mario movie cast? Nah. The Bayonetta movie Logitech is just so R-worded. I'll lose my brain cells. Okay, shut up, timer. I need to read some of the chat. When everything's lowly, nothing is. Pro shippers win. The biggest lesson of life I've learned from tech YouTubers is it depends. It really does. Well, there's already a bio Hoopla and it's been 2 days. The actual content of niche gamer is pretty center actually. I think it's because they don't ban opposing opinions like the mainstream websites like Kotaku and Polygon do. Yeah, again, I do not mind that. But again, if you make certain types of content, it'll attract certain types of people. What's Roben's YouTube channel name? His real name, fam. Change it so that it's KOMG, fam. Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
why do you have to?
I have to put it there, man. Come on.
Jesus Christ. Do guys think that Seth Rogen would be woke because he's to the left? Remember that left are in the civil war on the turfs against the trans. Anime recommendation: JoJo or Boku no Pico? Seriously? Seriously? Of all the choices, they're lame. I feel guilty enjoyed reading Steel Ball Run as it has become my favorite and quite worried how the toxic fans perceive about this. I don't think Donkey Kong will even have a big part in Mario. Appa, I found out Kamen Rider Agito is a kid bash of Kamen Rider Kuga. Okay. Chainsaw Man has a lot of violence in it, so it'll probably go mainstream, then other things will be then everybody will be seen as a problem. Anyway. Best way to gatekeep, find the things the infiltrators hate and repeat it. Find the thing the infiltrators hate and repeat it till they leave. Skaven Justice Warrior is $2. Don't know why I give money shekels. You very funny laugh for man things. Okay, orc. Why are you speaking in orc language? Anyway, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. I suppose that depends on the creator, right? The creator needs to be the one always constantly putting the bad stuff so that the people who are the bad influences can actually get out of the fandom. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the APB stream. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the APB stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the APB stream. Thank you so much for joining the Q&A session. If you wanna get to join the bingo game is right there. The link should be there. Join the APB 38 bingo right there. It should be number 38. If it's 37 and you're on the wrong link, and then it should be on the chat somewhere on the chat. Just scroll down there, scroll up there. Anyway, Streamlabs as well. Links down below. Also links on the chat, ladies and gentlemen. If we can get to number one, ladies and gentlemen, APB, nice number one. That'll be super swell. Just number one on this week. That is enough for all of us. Enough for me to feed the entire thing. Just feed us. Just enough for us to get some meal for the entire week, right? Thank you so much for joining in, and I'll get the intro on. Believe that dog is super fast before you're knocking that guy out. Anyway, fam. Fam. Oi, fam. 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 Fam.
What happened? What happened?
The least that you can do if you're gonna go out is to tell sis to make some rice so that I can eat some breasts, man.
Bruh, I literally just went upstairs. Yeah, you can get that later.
Fam, just ask her to cook some rice, man. Just ask her to cook some rice.
I think she did though. That's the thing.
Yeah, just check. Just double check. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the APB Bingo Awards for APB number 37 last week. Stay tuned for the winners of the APB Bingo Awards for last week. Before that, I just want to give a bit of a participation, bit of a ribbon here. Just want to give congratulations to those who participated but didn't get the bingo. There are a couple who didn't get bingo, but hey, regardless, I just want to give huge claps to y'all. Y'all did an amazing job today. Y'all did an amazing job. You tried your best. You tried your best, but hey, at the end of the day, sometimes you just really get really bad RNG, right? Anyway, what about the Rise fam?
Yeah, she's already doing it.
Okay, excellent. Okay, now for the gold medal, the bingo winners for the gold medal here. For if your name is right here, big congratulations to those who get the bingo. If your name is right there on the screen, congratulations, y'all. Too many to mention, but hey, if you managed to get the bingo, congratulations, good job, proud of you. But now we get to the trophy, and this is actually the first time where we actually got two winners. Two winners for two trophies, because it's actually a tie. A tie between two winners on the fastest reported bingo on the bronze trophy. Both of them managed to score it at 11:11 a.m. The winners of the bronze trophy goes to fam, really? No more drums? Alcatel 700 YT and Vinzoom, congratulations to both of you. Congratulations for the winner of the fastest reported bingo. Both of you got a bronze trophy. Now, thankfully, the rest of the trophy, I don't have to make an extra one. It's gonna be super freaking hard. But hey, the rest of the other trophies, silver and gold, one winner for y'all. Anyway, that's a first. That is true. Now, for the silver trophy, 10:56 a.m., the winner goes to
Where's your way?
the Tombstone Tree. Congratulations for the Silver Award winner trophy. Congratulations. Absolutely fantastic. Amazing job. Anyway, now for the Golden Trophy of the fastest reported bingo at 9:36 a.m., the award goes to 9:36 a.m. The award goes to Jan Lucas. Congratulations to all the winners of the bingo. All the winners of the bingo on episode APB number 36. Congratulations to you all. Absolutely fantastic. Great job. Congratulations. Amazing work on the bingo. Absolutely fantastic. Great job, y'all. Great job. Anyway, now for the multiple bingos. Okay, stop. We're not.
What's it?
Still playing all this on. Anyway, multiple bingos. If there are two winners, fastest one gets the reward. For the bronze trophy and the silver trophy, actually got 2 times bingo again, but the bronze trophy got it a little later than the silver one. So 2 times. The most bingo that we got last week was 3 bingo. For the 2 times bingo on last week, the award goes to the second fastest 2 times bingo for last week. Bronze trophy for the multiple bingo. The award goes to Nopety Nope. Congratulations for the award. Congratulations. Multiple bingos. Anyway, for the silver trophy, also 2 times bingo, but slightly faster than Nopety Nope on the bronze trophy award. The award goes to the award goes to Satki Rezal. Congratulations for the silver trophy on the 2 times bingo. The fastest 2 times bingo on the silver trophy award on last week's stream. Now, for the golden trophy got, 3 times bingo, but it's still a lot more than 2 at the end of the day. And the award goes to there's a bit of a ducking in there. Anyway, the award goes to Jams Echo. Congratulations. Persona 4 Golden Team for the Golden Trophy Award. Hey. Anyway.
Hey.
The Persona 4. It's not golden. But anyway. And congratulations for the winners. Congratulations. Absolutely freaking amazing. Good job for the winners. Great job for the winners. Absolutely freaking amazing. Congratulations. Amazing job. Amazing job. Congrats to all the winners, not just the multiple bingos, but also the other bingos winners as well. Anyway, now we finally get into the hooplas. The hoopla. But first, before we get to the hooplas, we got some very nice fan arts right here, ladies and gentlemen. Fam, this is like my fan art between my girlfriend's fan art. This is 6760 drew this. It's either either she's going crazy and I'm the one who calms her down, or I'm going crazy and she's the one who calms me down. Depends on the situation,
That's
right?
funny.
Anyway, thank you so much for the fan art. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to send fan art, you can send it on my Twitter or my email link down below. Anyway, and the second fan art goes to Angel Troid. Angel Troid got the Omni-Man, the thick Omni-Man fan art, the thick Omni-Man meme. I don't know if you've already seen the thick Omni-Man meme. Damn it.
God.
Something along those lines. It plays a future bass song on something along those lines. Anyway, thank you so much for the fan art. If you guys have fan art, you want to send some fan art, ladies and gentlemen, send it on my Twitter or send it on my email. Really freaking amazing fan art for y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are so much more talented than me, seriously. Now, Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore in theaters April 15, 2022. Okay, don't care. But what I do care about is the fact that the replies are filled with, like, the secret prolapse of Dumbledore. Sorry, I will not be watching this unless Dumbledore gets scream-pied. Ooh. It kind of
What
sounds like a
the
porn
hell?
title, right? It kind of sounds like a porn title.
Yeah.
Because especially when J.K. Rowling always loves to get retroactively have their characters to be... Oh, the character is actually gay at one point, right? Straight up gay. Really. Unless you get 15 whole fucking minutes of Dumbledore sucking and fucking, then I hate it. Just... Secrets of this dick in your mouth. Oh!
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked. Absolutely taken down.
Yikes. Anyway. Oh man, the hidden replies on this tweet is freaking amazing. Not that I care about Fantastic Beasts anyway. Fantastic Beasts 1 was okay. The second was crap. This one, ugh. In 2002, a 19-year-old British garbage man won £10 million, approximately $15 million, on the lottery. He spent it all on drugs, gambling, and prostitutes, and 8 years later was back working as a garbage man.
Working as a garbage. God.
Oh,
That's
that is a yikes, man.
pinnacle. Pinnacle of money spending.
Yeah, fam. I just want to put this just so that people who have dumb financial decision in their bingo can actually check a dumb financial decision.
Check it.
Check it straight up, man. Seriously, because being poor, man, being poor is not just about being poor, right? It's not just about the money. It's about the mindset, man.
It's
Straight
about
up.
the grind set.
It's about the grind set, straight up, man. Oh, man. Whoa! Jay's 2 cents. What are you doing here? Another thing that I love is my oldest daughter has been told she isn't a gamer because she's a girl. As a man and a father, this really pisses me off. Pisses me off. So I remind her that her only response to be with her kill-death ratio. Good for you. Hey, damn. Good for you, Jace.
Why not?
Good for you, Jace.
I can see that.
That's good. That's a very good response. Hey, you know what? Don't respond to them too much. Just kill them in games. Hey, don't just wreck them in games. If they got salty in
Just
you,
fuck
this
them-
is how
fuck
it
them
is.
up in games,
Fuck them in
yeah.
games, right? Straight up. And you know what? She kicks most boys' asses at games. That's my girl. Hey, good for you, Jay. Good for you. Great freaking Jay. Good for you, Jay. Good for you. Good for you. Good for him. It still boggles my mind that girls have to go through this sort of stuff, whether it be as kids or as adults. Equality is equality. She shouldn't have to prove herself as anything. She used to cry over this, but she became so strong. I'm very proud of her. Yeah, seriously. Freaking amazing. Good job, Jason.
Growth moment right there.
God damn it, Jay, don't get what? Excuse me?
What?
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me?
Sorry, do you have any fucking idea how rude that was?
Excuse me? Where did that come from? How is this woke? How is it woke? How is it woke? Hold on a second. Is it because
This is Jay being a dad.
he's just being a dad? How is that woke?
Good one at that.
How is that woke? What? Jay's talking about his daughter being bullied in video games and that's what you take away from it? Seriously. I don't understand. This is Jay virtue signaling. That's not virtue signaling. That is not virtue signaling at all. That is not virtue signaling whatsoever. People just, oh my God. That is not virtue signaling. Wrong. Absolutely freaking straight up wrong on that one. That is not virtue signaling. He's just talking about his daughter. What's wrong with that?
Being a dad.
He's just being a dad. Clearly, you have no idea in being a dad whatsoever. Straight up. My lord. Oh, man. If anyone actually told his daughter this, the answer is simply for her to ignore that person or block them. She did ignore them.
Yeah.
She ignored them by killing them in game. That is the best way to ignore these people. Just beat them in game. Straight up. Straight up. And this is just him saying. He's not actually, he's just saying it. He's just saying he's proud of his daughter. Good for him, right? And then just said, hey, fuck you. Retweeted by false hardware. I fucking love that so much. Woo! I just fucking
Good
hard.
What do you say after that one? Brutal, savage,
Yikes.
wrecked. Absolutely taken down.
I mean, clearly, I'm just saying, man, a lot of people on the internet clearly don't know what it feels like to be a dad. Clearly, straight up.
No.
They have no idea how it feels like to be a dad, especially to a dad of a daughter, and especially to a dad of a daughter who play video games, especially to a dad of a daughter who play video games online. Straight up.
And it's a public figure.
Straight up. Clearly, people do not understand. They just throw woke everywhere. Literally, oh my god. There's nothing, none of this is woke. My god. Ugh, Lord.
Okay.
Now let's get to the actually woke stuff. For Persona 6, how about nobody wants to become a cop?
What?
What? Excuse me. What the hell does that have to do with anything? Is that all you people do? Seriously, just this.
Jesus Christ, is that all you people do?
And to throw it to $1, the Twitter user got gamered. Seriously, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. I don't know what your obsession in the last 3 games is with making characters. This right here is woke. Straight up. Anti-cop, anti-police, for no apparent reason.
For no apparent reason.
For no apparent reason. I don't know why. Seriously. Like, the most... I don't understand. Like, if we're gonna... There are criticisms with the police, I get it, but...
I get that. Yeah,
It's-
that
it's-
makes sense. But
It's
like,
from
to the point where you
Persona.
want your games to do the same. Like,
It's
why?
a fictional context. You can make the police to be good.
Does that
in
mean that you
fiction,
want?
right?
Does that mean that you want racism to exist in Persona in general? Like, fuck that.
Oh man. I don't know what your obsession in the last 3 games is with making characters want to join the police when it's either out of character, against the character, or doesn't make sense. Okay, hold on a second. Citation needed. Citation needed on that one. A citation needed on that one. And 2, police in Persona is actually respected. Straight up. Police in Persona, not just police in Persona, police in Japan in general. They're not super as corrupt as the police in America. Clear, because just saying, we have different standards in countries. People live in different countries, and polices in countries are different. Straight up, right? Oh man. Oh, where was I? Doesn't out of character again. How is there out of character? Okay, I am sorry to turn. Whoa. Okay. Hold on a second. I'm just wrong.
How is it out of character?
How are these out of character? Okay, first off, Akihiko. How is it out of character
did
for
become a
Akihiko? Okay, how is it out of character for Akihiko to become a cop? He did become a cop in that Persona series that people don't talk about. He did become a cop right there, but seriously.
But like,
how is it out of character?
all his
That's-
life, his character, his entire character is just that he wants to protect the people that he loves, and he, spoiler alert, loses 2 of them. Now he's like, yeah, here's a good way to protect them. I'm gonna be a cop. Like, that makes sense.
Seriously.
That's not out of character at all.
Seriously. And what's with Chie? What about Chie? That's also her motivation, straight up. And also Makoto.
Makoto is the embodiment of justice, man. Come on.
Makoto is straight up the embodiment of justice. Straight up. Right? She's the student council president. She just wants to uphold justice as many times, as much as she like, right? Like her line of family are authority figures.
Her father is a fucking cop.
Her father is a
Come
cop, and her sister. I mean, do I even need to explain?
How is that out of character?
Not out of character.
Understand.
Not out of character. Not even against the character, or not even make sense given the circumstances they endured. Straight up. Wrong. Absolutely wrong. Speaking of wrong. What the actual fuck? My friend's parents just received this letter at the restaurant. Please share this if you live in Illinois, because this is actual domestic terrorism. Okay, fam. Let's read this terrifying letter.
What is this?
Take notice. Our community in the United States is no place for.
What?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I heard it as clear as day. I just remembered.
Oh boy. I'm playing this thing.
I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered. I
Oh,
haven't
man.
They're racist.
Of course, man. Of course. No place for the N word, the S word for the Hispanics, the C word, the gays, the queers. We definitely
Queers,
don't need your
etc.
conflict. Seriously.
What the hell is this guy's problem?
We definitely don't need your Kung flu, like other viruses that come from outside of the United States. Oh my god. And we definitely don't need your shitty restaurants in our community. I mean, man, if you don't like a lot of their foods, man, I think you're the one who don't have good taste. Okay, this is clearly
The
fake.
hell?
This is clearly fucking fake. Obviously, no one is gonna do this. This is clearly okay. You clearly printed this. Whoever posted this Twitter, you clearly printed this for outrage purposes. Speaking of outrage, Streamlabs, this is an outrage. It is an outrage that my nice is not number 1 yet, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, y'all. Come on, get the nice to number 1. That'd be super swell. Anyway, racism plus, like other viruses that come from outside the United States, and we definitely don't need your shit restaurants in our community. If you don't close immediately, your group will face gang actions indefinitely. What gang? What gang, fam? What gang? The neo-Nazi gang? The neo-Nazis, is that it? What gang? And you know that with all gang can do, you can't run to the police or courts because we are the law. We are the law. We are the law. We are the law. I am the law. Fake as fuck, man. Straight up. So long, asshole. Judge Jeffrey L. Warnick, the white judge.
The White Judge Club? Are you kidding me?
I'm playing this.
Okuyasu, I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered. I have a meeting and they're racist.
Oh man, actually, it reminds me. There's this episode on Sons of Anarchy, right, where one of the politicians, I would say one, not politicians. There's this big guy. There's this guy who owns this company, right? Apparently, right. He allied with the neo-Nazis. But the problem is, if allying with the neo-Nazis doesn't net him a lot of resources, so he allied with the Mexicos, and he got called a race traitor for it. And I'm playing this clip. I'm just playing this clip.
I'm just trying to increase the peace and promote racial harmony through economic opportunity.
That's just the best way to end racism, man. That's the best way to end racism, straight up. Right? If you want to end racism, give people money, I guess. Just promoting racial harmony
all
through
people
economic.
money, not some people.
Yeah, promoting racial harmony through economic opportunity. This is the kind of white nationalism that Trump enabled and encouraged. Or that's the document that you printed in just a couple of minutes after you got it on like whatever, right? Their restaurant was already struggling due to COVID, and now they have to deal with this. The name of the restaurant is Twin Dragon in Niles, Illinois. Please support if you can. So this clearly isn't a real letter. I mean, seriously. I mean, if you couldn't tell, just by glancing at it, you're dumb. I just started to $1. I just turned to $1. Now I picture Mario saying, "So long, asshole browser. So long, asshole browser." I don't know how to do that. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, ladies and gentlemen. We are $48 more before we get to 69. Tons of water day to $2. Hey, bless, absolute bless. If this was actually real, I'm pretty sure whoever ordered this will be disbarred or something. Judicial misconduct. I think that's what it is. Exactly. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Anyway, it's most likely a hate group fronting as a judge to scare away my friend parents. Either way, I thank you all for getting the word out. Also, I apologize for the lack of trigger warnings. That's the least thing that you should be worried about in terms of the things to apologize. Notice how Captain Marvel and Black Widow are the movies that everyone hate on because they're crap, and that they're both female lead movies. No, it's because they're crap. It's because they're crap. It's because they're crap.
Trash.
You want a Marvel property with a female-led Marvel property that is actually awesome? Agent Carter. Straight up, that got canceled like after one season, or it's only one season. I forgot. Right? That one was awesome. This is not very good. These two are not good. Straight up. This reply was hidden by the original tweet offer. Well, I wonder why. No, that's just not true. Critics are not anti-SJW YouTubers who will hate anything that's not quote-unquote normal, whatever that means. There's genuine criticism for Captain Marvel that people make, and they do not get called bigots because they're not outright weirdos. Here's the problem. big problem with the whole discourse, right? I said before the stream begins, I said that if you make certain types of content, you'll attract certain types of audiences. And Captain Marvel and a lot of MCU properties, especially MCU properties that are quote unquote woke, a lot of there are some that are woke, like there are a bunch that are woke, right? A lot of these MCU properties, you talk about them, you criticize them, you're gonna attract these types of people, the anti-SJWs, right? Even if you don't want to, even if you say, like, say you, for example,
It's
you
gonna
say,
happen.
yeah, I think Captain Marvel is terrible, and then you got the anti-SJWs coming, oh yeah, we agree, Captain Marvel is terrible, etc., right? Even though they might not even align with them politically, straight up, you attract those kinds of people. It just so happens that a lot of YouTubers just keep on trying to make Captain Marvel, a lot of these MCU properties, they milk them so hard to the point where hating on Captain Marvel is synonymous with anti-SJW stuff, even though there are actual legitimate criticisms on the movie that are not related to it being anti-SJW. Because I did watch Captain Marvel, it's just boring. And Black Widow, yikes. Black Widow is a yikes. Let's not do this quote-unquote no true Scotsman thing unless you have receipts, please. Alt-right is such an empty term. It's being applied to so many different people, it means less than nothing. There are reactionaries, yes. There are also genuine critics who get hate for reasonable points. Yeah, these are, okay, reasonable. That's reasonable. Reactionaries, alt-right, anti-SJW weirdos, these aren't critics. They are. They are. I hate to say this, but they are.
How can you stop being a critic just from your political view? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, hold on. Okay. The SJWs, technically speaking, are critics. They have really bad critiques, but they are critics, right? They have really bad critics. We have criticisms of their criticisms, but they are critics. The same goes for the other side of the spectrum. Because criticism is you trying to criticize, make a critique, make a observation, make a judgment on a particular thing. A lot of people are critics. Thousands of Water Day to $1. Also, don't know how many people who dislike Wonder Woman either. Seriously, Wonder Woman 1 was awesome. 84 was...
2 was bad.
84 was trash, dog. It was garbage. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Genuine critics aren't being called bigots overwhelmingly to the point where it's apparent that anyone who criticizes Captain Marvel is a bigot. That's just not true. Unless you have receipts, please. Okay. Genuine critics aren't being called bigots overwhelmingly. Okay, hold on a second. Genuine critics are being called bigots. Yeah, they are. This tweet is proof. The insinuation is that these movies are being hated because they're women. Apparent that anyone who criticizes Captain Marvel is a bigot. That's just not true. That is true. We have receipts. Literally, the tweet on the above you. That's the receipt. Straight up. Okay, kids, pop a squat and let's chat about those art Warcraft asset changes. Wait, you're gonna defend that?
Yeah.
Are you going
Why?
to seriously defend that? Are you going to defend? Wow, hold on a second. This is from last week. Are you seriously going to defend this from last week? Are you freaking real? This? Are you gonna defend this? Hold on a second. There's let me just Google. There's just one, right? World of Warcraft. There's this one, right? That where they got censored, where they got changed to a freaking. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna copy this to this. Paste it there. How can you justify that, man? How can you justify that?
This is pure objectification.
Straight up.
The woman is being objectified, like literally, straight up.
Straight up, literal, actual objectification.
Objectification.
But apparently that's if you're a dude, here are your instructions for this whole discussion. Okay, this tweet got the whole tweet got privated before I can even screenshot the entire thing. But essentially, it has an image of somebody saying, going, shh, you should shut up. Essentially, if you're a dude, shut up. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever, but it's still dumb. Literal objectification. I mean, ladies, they're gonna turn you all into fruit. Blizzard turns you into
we're not
fruit.
supposed to. I thought we're not supposed to defend Blizzard at any capacity at all.
Yeah, we're not supposed
Since
to defend
the
Blizzard.
thing that they did.
Speaking of Blizzard, right? Speaking of Blizzard, there's this movie that I watched called Moneyball, right? I watched it with my girlfriend last week. Yesterday. I watched it with my girlfriend yesterday. And the movie is about baseball. Brad Pitt essentially creating this team of baseball, but he used statistics to win the tournament, right? He uses baseball statistics,
Okay.
right? And at one point, his superior is played by Bobby Kotick.
Okay.
Like I did not expect that, straight up. I was watching the film with my girlfriend. I was like, wait, that guy looked familiar. That guy looked familiar. I've seen that face before. And then I Googled it and I just Moneyball. Wait, is this guy a cameo? Who is this guy playing Steven? It's like, it's Bobby Kotick. It's Bobby Kotick. Straight up. And I'm like, whoa, holy shit. Why is he on there? And if y'all don't know who Bobby Kotick is, well, this guy,
Who's that?
the Activision Blizzard CEO, who got lots and lots of big bonuses when other companies and other employees got laid off. This guy, Blizzard CEO.
Why not?
The latest news that I heard from him is that he got subpoena. He has to arrive on court or he'll get freaking arrested or something along those lines. I do not understand why he was in the movie. But apparently he was. It's dumb. Anyway. Why the term Jedi is problematic? Seriously?
What?
For describing
Hello?
programs that promote justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. Wait. Justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. That's what it stands for. You're gonna seriously. Wouldn't Disney like
Is that really what it
copy
stands
strike
for?
that? Wouldn't
Ow.
Disney like copy strike that? Nintendo just did $3. Wow, just wow. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Wouldn't Disney copy strike that? They're meant to be heroes within Star Wars universe, and they're also Disney property. So I don't know if they're gonna copy strike that, but the Jedi are inappropriate symbol for justice work. You know what? Excuse me. In the context of the Star Wars universe, I actually kind of agree because the Jedi can be very, very self-righteous in the whole Star Wars universe. If you read like the expanded universe and everything like that, you realize that Jedi are not the freaking saints that they seems to be, right? It's a very, very
They're
less.
not the opposite of the dark side.
They're not
They're
so
all
much of the
gray.
opposite, the dark side, right? There are bad things that the Jedi do. I mean, the Anakin Skywalker's is an example of like people that look at the Jedi who are just like, well, that's bullshit, right? Seriously. The acronym Jedi has become a popular term for branding academic communities and labeling STEM, science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and medicine, initiatives focused on social justice issues. So STEM, but focuses on social justice issues.
What?
I'm sorry,
Why?
I'm not seeing that. I think you should focus on one or the other. I think you should focus on one or the other. Use this in context. Jedi stands for justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. That's still a dumb freaking acronym, straight up. Dumb. The Jedi are inappropriate mascots for social justice. Although they're ostensibly heroes within the Star Wars universe, it depends on which Star Wars you're talking about. The Jedi are inappropriate symbols for justice work. They are a religious order of intergalactic police monks prone to white saviorism. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay.
What?
Okay, hold on. I got my criticisms with the Jedi Order, but white saviorism is beyond one of them. Okay. And toxically masculine approaches, okay, that's just wrong. That is just straight up wrong in almost every imaginable level. That's just straight up wrong. Like white saviorism, not only that they are non-white Jedis, they're also alien Jedis.
That is not white at all.
Straight up. Toxic masculine approaches to conflict resolution, violent duels with phallic lightsabers.
What?
Phallic lightsabers,
Wait.
because you see the lightsabers are straight and have a rod, therefore it looks like a dick. Gaslighting by means of Jedi mind trick. Jedi mind tricks are not gaslighting. It's straight up mind control. Very subtle, apparently very subtle mind control, but it's straight up mind control. It's not gaslighting. It's straight up mind control. Oh man. The Jedi are also an exclusionary cult member to which is partly predicated on the possession of heightened psychic and physical abilities or force sensitivity. I don't even. Strikingly, force-wielding talents are narratively explained in Star Wars, not merely in spiritual terms, but also in ableist and eugenic one. Okay, I'm just playing this.
The Germans had you in World War II. We could have stopped that thing before it started.
Oh wow. These supernatural powers are naturalized as biological hereditary attributes. So it is that force potential is framed as a dynastic property of noble bloodlines, for example, the Skywalker dynasty, and force disparities are rendered innate physical properties, measurable via midichlorian counts, not unlike a force genetic. Okay, fine, just Star Wars stuff that I'm not familiar with.
What? Why? Why are we arguing about this? What the hell?
You're over-explaining the lore way too much over a freaking acronym.
This guy's reaching so hard for trying to try to say that this leads to social issues in the real world. Like, dude, that.
The heroic Jedi are thus emblems for a host of dangerously reactionary values and assumptions. Sending the message that justice work is akin to cosplay is bad enough. Okay. Dressing up our initiatives in the symbolic garb on the Jedi is worse. Aligning justice work with Star Wars risks friending inclusion and sense of belonging. Wait, how? While an overarching goal of Jedi initiatives is to promote inclusion, the term Jedi might make people feel excluded. Wait, how?
How?
Excuse me, Star Wars. Star Wars is popular but divisive. Well, I cannot argue with that, but how does that make people feel excluded? Identifying our initiatives with it may nudge them closer to the realm of fandom, manufacturing in-groups and out-groups. So you're telling me...
That's
so
just
what
gonna happen, though.
What you're trying to say is that the term Jedi is gonna cause non-Star Wars fans to feel excluded because they're not a Star Wars fan. Is that it? Okay, at least that's a somewhat justifiable reason, but
Kind of agreeable.
Kind of agreeable, but it's not still a reach to me. Those unfamiliar with or uncomfortable with Star Wars, okay, now that is a reach. Including those hurt by messages it send. How can it be? Star Wars is like the most progressive nowadays. Star Wars is like the most progressive freaking TV show media franchise out there right now. Because it's gone so woke that lots of people just don't want to join in. The people who got alienated, who feel excluded from Star Wars, are the people who don't like the woke shit, which are a lot of people at this point. May feel alienated by the parade of jokes, puns, and references. I'm playing this. I'm playing this.
What?
I'm playing this.
I fail to recognize the correlation.
I thought this is all about using the term Jedi in social issues. Like, what the hell? Why is it just the fandoms now?
I have no idea. The whiteness of Skater XL's mod is a major bug. What? Just about every Skater XL gear mod overrides your created character complexion.
What?
Wait, what gear mod? Explain. The game's character creator, and more specifically the mods that alter your appearance, are demoralizing because there aren't enough black protagonists in video games. I tend to create an avatar that either resembles me or has a darker complexion. Scanner XL lets you create a character with 1 or 4 skin tones. Light, medium, dark, my preference, and dark. Wait, so you're not even like super dark. So you got the preference already. Good for you. What's the issue?
Good for you.
But the mod you chose to equip overrides whatever hue your character's skin is. So as you create a dark skin character, then chose one of the most popular gear mods in the game, full body traditional tattoo. Duh.
What the hell?
I mean, though all the mod does is add American traditional tattoos to your created character, because the base character of the mod is a white dude, you're now a white dude who happens to have American traditional tattoos. Okay, so the mod have issues. The mod have issues with compatibility with the character's skin. Why does this need to be an article? Why is this an article? Why do you have to make this a race issue? It's a technical issue that can be fixed.
Complain to the people who makes the mod.
Complain
or
to
heck, if you can, make one yourself.
Complain to the people who make the mods, and Scatter XL is not exactly finished.
What? Why is this? Why is this even an article, man?
I don't know,
Are
man.
people so petty, man? Like, are people that petty to the point where like they ask for everything?
The same thing
the
happens
world is
to any
their
created
mom.
character whenever you equip a mod that has a white person as base image. It's worth noting, while there are a few mods created by the developers themselves, like the primitive skate park, most are designed and uploaded by the game's fans. So it's not even their fault.
Well, there we go.
Not even the developer's
Exactly,
fault.
there we go.
Furthermore, it appears that modders get the choice of what skin color the creation takes, seemingly illustrating that the game's community would rather cater to whiteness. So what you're trying to tell me here is that modders are racist.
Excuse me, I have to go kill someone.
I don't even, and that's what these Slater, okay, fine, typo, whatever. Scatter XL mods unknowingly perpetuate the idea that skateboarding is specifically for cishet white dudes. No. No, no correlation. No correlation on this.
I fail to recognize the correlation.
There's no correlation.
You're the only person who's implying this.
You're the only person who thinks this way. A boys' club where others are excluded because they don't resemble the majority. Okay, again, I'm playing this.
I fail to recognize the correlation.
That couldn't be further from the truth. Just look at the skateboarding landscape. Again, that's not what they're trying to say, and you're trying to refute their argument by having this straw man for you to attack.
This is so
This
fucking
stupid.
dumb.
This stupid. This is fucking stupid. Now we'll get into the good stuff. Get to the main stuff, but I do need some drink. Ladies and gentlemen, we get to the main stuff, and we have $44 more before we get to 69. Come on, y'all, $44. $44 before we get to 69. That'll be super swell. One nice. That'll be super swell.
$5 a month.
$5 a month. My God. Where's I? Okay, let's talk about this. Question: are sexy female character designs offensive to you? No. No, they don't. They
They're
do
just
not.
sexy. That's it.
They do not
That's
offend
the
me at all.
That's the objective.
That's
sexy,
just
it.
Ever since the reveal of Project Eve, I've seen several takes decrying female leads with sexy body types or wearing outfits that show it off. Yeah, those takes are dumb. Curious on how you feel about them, good or bad. I don't see this. I don't think of this as a good thing or a bad
Just
thing.
sexy, that's it.
It's just a thing that happens. It's just people's aesthetic, right? It's nothing particularly super impressive or super amazing, right? Her design is okay. It's not to my liking, right? It's not to my liking, but it's not because she has like thick ass and abs. She's designed sexily, right? It's just because, well, she's just a typical sexy girl. I've seen her a million times, right? I've seen this character design like a million times, and that's fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, right? If you're gonna design the character, it's fine, right? Maybe somebody might find the character design look good. Okay, that's your opinion, subjective opinion. But personally speaking, she looks just like your typical sexy character that I've seen a million times already. And if you got distracted by her, that says a lot more about you than it is about the developers.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. It
You
should
shouldn't
be the
focused on
childlike,
that shit, bro. It should be the gameplay.
the childlike proportions.
Okay, this is just dumb.
Okay. Excuse me. At which point have you seen like this character over here and you consider that childlike? I'm just.
That's that.
I fail to recognize the correlation.
That's not childlike proportions.
If you think that way, if you see it as like proportions, we should be more suspicious of you.
Yeah, if that's how you think of it, it tells a lot more about you than it is about the game developers.
The
People-
game or the character itself.
People aren't just mad because she's sexy. The character design is just ugly. I'm playing
That's
Voss.
objective.
I'm playing Voss.
That's a subjective, philosophical point of fucking view.
Nobody really complains about a character like Bayonetta because her design is good. This character is just bland. Again,
That's
That's
subjective.
a subjective, philosophical point of fucking view.
Okay, again, that's the subjective philosophical point of fucking view. Bayonetta knew she was hot. Okay. She was written and wanting to be perceived that way, and I, 12 out of 10 respect that. It wasn't just tackled on as an objectification. It was a whole personality quirk and it fit well. Project Eve is just a feminine entity being literally objectified in every way. Nothing wrong with either. Nothing wrong with either. You have not established in how it's...
You never explain... Yeah, wrong. You never explain how it's wrong.
You never explain how it's wrong.
It's a difference. There's a difference, yes. If you compare one to the other, there is a difference. But you never said which one is wrong.
And if
which one is wrong for what reason?
And if we're gonna talk about Bayonetta, right? If we're gonna put it in the context of Bayonetta, I think Yasi said this best, right? Yasi said this best. Just because she's meant to be ironically sexy does not mean that people won't jack off to her. At the end of the day, people are gonna jack off to both. As long as it looks sexy, doesn't matter if it's ironically sexy. I mean, Juliet, what's the name character? Juliet Sterling, is that her name? The character from Lollipop Chainsaw, the cheerleader from Lollipop Chainsaw, she got cosplayed a lot. Even though Lollipop Chainsaw, not much of a game, because her design is good, right? Her design looks pretty freaking amazing, right? Her design is pretty freaking iconic for the typical, for the game, right? It's eye-catching. And she is designed to be like, quote unquote, I guess suppose ironic, because the whole game is like ironically sexy, right? And yeah, it doesn't matter because people are gonna jerk off to her. That doesn't... Anyway, in the case of those picks, bad in my opinion, and not even just politically, I'd be simply embarrassed to play such a game and be like, oh yeah, I love that game that so desperately wants for me to have a boner at every instance of my playing. It's cloying, I don't know. Okay? That's your subjective...
Vas.
That's Vas.
That's a subjective, philosophical point of fucking view.
There you go. Seriously. Oh my god! You have to start off with the, you have to start with the inhale. You have to start with the inhale. The inhale. I need to put the inhale guy. Do you know the guy?
Inhale guy.
The
guy who has asthma. Asthma.
This I need to put this. I need to play this. There you go.
Why is he so fucking pissed? I wanna know.
I don't know, man. I just need this for the sound effects clip. Adding that on the library. Seriously, just inhale. Okay, that is you inhaling. It's not the character that's the problem. It is the attitude by game designers and developers that are the issue.
Why is that an issue? Oh my god.
It's not the character that's the problem. It's the attitude by game designer and developers that are the issue. It doesn't matter if the characters are quote-unquote designed because they love their sexuality. People are still gonna jerk off to them. Doesn't freaking matter. The end result is still the same.
Why is the attitude of some fucking prick of a game designer or developer in some fucking country bothers you that much? Why is the attitude of that fucking prick bothers you to the point where you're like, yeah, it's not the character, it's the attitude of the game designers. Dude, get a life. Come on.
Realize that making overly sexual character designs can impact sales by alienating a large portion of gamers. Yeah, because Nier Automata didn't sell very well. Right?
Yes.
Because Nier Automata sold very poorly. Right? Because Nier Automata did not sell. It did not sell like freaking hotcakes, right? Amazing.
And Nier Automata got some hotcakes, man. Like, he really do got some hotcakes.
Seriously. Wow. Oh my lord. Sexually charged designs can have a place and time. For example, erotic games. But if you're making an action game, then the design is up for critique. No. Not necessarily. It doesn't have to.
Everything should be up for critique.
Everything should be up for critique, but it depends on the critic.
No matter the fucking circumstances.
If it depends on the critic themselves, right? Everything on the game is up for criticism. what you critique tells a lot more about you than it is about the game. If you critique that, you're clearly, if you're critiquing that, you're bothered with it. You're really, really bothered with it. That tells a lot more about you than it is about the game. And I'm not bothered by this. I've seen the character design like this a million freaking times. Excuse me. Korea loves to design characters like this, right? This is Korean design game. And Black Desert Online, like seriously, Black Desert Online, if you played Black Desert Online, you've seen a character design like this like a million freaking times. I don't play Black Desert Online, but I've seen characters like that, design like that. Are the other characters sexy? Are you making a sexy character for the sake of sexy? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
No one has explained why that is wrong.
Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing freaking wrong with that. Are you overcompensating for the gameplay by just having a sexy character in hopes it would help sales? Also, consider the impact of constantly pushing certain body types and images for an already marginalized group. Okay. Here's a message to all the fat women, right? To the obese and fat women out there. If you feel very insecure because the media portrays women who are sexy a lot of times, that says a lot more about you than it is about the media.
Yeah.
I am just saying. I'm just sorry. I'm being a dick here, but I'm just saying. I hate the fact that we have to neuter media, neuter a lot of things that are sexy just because fat women don't like it. Just because some people speak for fat women and these insecure fat women think that just because these media people in the media, they are sexy. Oh, these people are sexy. Therefore, these people are sexy. Why can't I be sexy? Why can't I feel sexy? Oh, my Lord. Jesus Christ.
And it's the world's fault, man. It's the world.
Yeah, it's the world.
It's everyone's fault.
Yeah, you know what? I'm playing that. I am so much playing that.
I gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
You know what? I'm gonna take that clip. I'm gonna open Vegas real quick, right? I'm gonna open Vegas real quick, and I'm gonna do something super freaking, super freaking petty, but really funny nonetheless, right? I'm gonna grab that clip, and I'm going to add a video effect on it. The video effect that I'm going to add is, where is the sphere? The sphere. Aha. Aha. Gotcha. There you go. Now it makes sense.
Somebody, otherwise... gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
Fuck that. That indeed.
Now that makes sense. Anyway, where was I? Are you compensating for the gameplay just by having a sexy character? Are you compensating for the gameplay by just having a sexy character in hopes it would help sales? Nothing wrong with that. Yeah,
here's the thing about compensating. Like, if you think that the gameplay is lacking to the point where the developers have to use sexy characters to sell, like to improve sale, right? Even if that is true, even if like for 100% that is intentional, right? Let's say that it is. Even if that is true, and if the end product's gameplay is trash, people will still criticize it. Like, people will still criticize it. They will still get the bad end of the stick. They will still get criticized for having bad gameplay.
Yeah. Anyway, Angel threatened to $1 that chin though. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Ladies and gentlemen, $43 more before we get to 69. Come on, $43. Come on, y'all. Any contribution would be super appreciated. To quote Dante, to quote freaking Dante. I'm just saying, where's my Dante? Where is my Dante clip? Where's my Dante clip?
Cash up front. This I like.
Dante is a simple man. He likes cash up front, right? Straight up. This I like. Oh man. All this to say, I don't mind sexy. You clearly do. You clearly do.
You clearly do.
You clearly do. You clearly.
You mind enough that you're bothered.
You clearly do. But a lot of times it feels exclusive. No, it doesn't.
You just feel this exclusive.
You just feel that you feel excluded because you don't want the characters to look like you. And not that all games need to be inclusive to everybody. I don't want all games to be inclusive to everybody. Games should be designed specifically for the types of people who like those types of games, right? It's only up to the developers if they want to have a much wider audience or if they want to have much more people to play the game. Hey, that's up to them at the end of the day. But if somebody makes a hard game, developers say, I want to make a hard game and I want people to like hard games, to play my hard games, then those people are, then the only people who are going to play the games are going to people who play hard games. If they don't like it, then they're not going to play it. Plain and simple. Straight up. It reeks of the earlier days of gaming where it was aimed towards white heterosexual men. I don't feel that.
What?
No, I'm just
What?
What
What do you mean by the earlier days of gaming? The earlier days of gaming, games were intended for children.
doesn't matter if the child is like white, black, or Hispanic or Asian, whatever, right? It doesn't matter if the child is boy or girl. Actually, back in the day, I guess depending on the situation, it really does depend on it. Because like boys are definitely a lot more geared up for gaming. Nowadays, girls can just game whatever they like, right? It's still, if it's still these types of people with this mentality creating these characters, then that is where the problem lies. So what you're saying is white people bad. Yeah. You're just that. That's what you're saying. That's what you're
the
saying.
message. That's the message.
That's the message. Straight white people bad. I'm playing. I am so playing. Wait, where's the where's this?
Sorry, I'm white. Sorry, I'm male. Sorry, I'm white.
Seriously, just my God. Especially if they do not consider all genders and body types to be sexy. Yes. 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 That's by definition they don't. White heterosexual men. Heterosexual men do not consider men sexy. By definition. That's just how it is. What do you expect?
Described.
That's just by definition they do not consider other men sexy, right? and white can be, they can consider non-white to be sexy, absolutely, 100%. But heterosexual men, they don't consider other men sexy. That wouldn't be heterosexual. By definition, man. Oh my lord. What are you doing? And also body types. Not all body types are sexy. I'm just saying. I'm sorry to say this to you. I hate to break this to you.
And that's subjective, man.
It's very, very subjective.
That's subjective.
Not everyone likes all body types. There are people who like fat people. There are people who like skin people. There are people who like both. There are people who like just the middle, just perfect, okay body type, right?
There are people who don't care.
Yeah. Editor to $1, a request for a clip. Okay, I'm playing this.
A white woman.
Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming.
The way the woman in the left leans in was just fucking.
Oh, by the way, in case you do not know the context of that, right? The context of that is that it's essentially a case against R. Kelly. There's a big ass freaking court that is a case against R. Kelly, and this lawyer presents really sound arguments in why R. Kelly is guilty.
Well, you know.
Y'all know why, but the problem is the R. Kelly's lawyer said, well, the lawyer over here, the lawyer who goes against R. Kelly is a race traitor. Why? Because the lawyer married,
a white woman.
Horrible, absolutely horrible.
The lean in is so good.
Oh, man, where was I? Big boob shouldn't be seen as inherently sexual. Unfortunately, it is. It is.
And it's a fact. You
They
can't
are.
change anything about it.
They are. And a lot of men design female characters with a big chest with the clear intent of sexualizing them are two ideas that can coexist. I agree on principle. I agree on that, but there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with a lot of men design female characters with a big chest with a clear intent of sexualization. Nothing wrong with that. That one thing was like, if Momo had a flatter chest, no one would be bitching about her costume. That's not the point. Wait, this is My Hero Academia hoopla. Anyway.
Bruh.
Listen, I'm someone who is curvy, and I'm not saying female characters can't have sexy designs, but like, you guys do understand how, for example, these two characters were designed with very different underlying intent. No, they don't.
No.
These two characters are designed for horny. Both of them are. Both of them are. I'm playing this. Straight up. This is wrong. There's no underlying intention. The underlying intention is that these two characters are sexy and they have big boobs.
That's it.
Plain and simple.
That's it. It's that simple.
Bayonetta and Nier sure so poorly. Seriously, yeah, right? There's a huge
Yeah.
difference between this character exudes confidence and is sexy because of who she is, and this character is made to be sexually appealing as a primary character trait. No, there's no difference. There's no difference at all. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. Why? Because at the end of the day, they're both still sexy characters. You're both gonna fap to it. People are gonna fap to it. This is how it is at the end of the day. I don't understand why one has to be exclusive. Oh, because one has a fictional agency, right? Because Bayonetta has an agency because she decides, she chose to be sexy. The other characters, she doesn't decide. She doesn't choose to be sexy.
Yeah, she doesn't. Yeah. Who is she to decide?
First off, the game's not even out yet. So we don't even know why she specifically, Eve, or I don't know who the character is, she decides to dress that way. Maybe it's her choice. It could have been her choice.
Yeah.
For all we know. We don't know.
And that means that you're not pro-choice.
I mean,
You're against pro-choice.
I mean, she clearly wore this outfit and she didn't complain about it. Again,
Maybe she did.
maybe she did make that choice. Seriously.
No, maybe she did complain it. Maybe she did complain it in a way that's,
Maybe she did complain, but we haven't seen it because we haven't played the actual game. The game's not out yet. I wouldn't say
played the actual game.
Yeah. I wouldn't say offended, but we can do better, right? No. No, what do you mean do better? Define do better. Define better.
No.
Define better.
The problem is what you define as better is not better at anyone else's mind.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
If your definition of better is that we should not have any sexy female game characters, no, that's not better. That's worse.
That's not better.
That's awful. And we are unfortunately at that state where Western game developers are just afraid. They're just straight up afraid. They do not want to have any sexy female characters. I mean, don't you just miss back in the day? I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Prince of Persia, Warrior Within. In case y'all, this is back when Ubisoft actually do good shit, right? Back when Ubisoft actually do good shit.
Have balls.
Yeah, back when Ubisoft actually have balls. I'm just saying, Prince of Persia, Warrior Within has 5 seconds. It's like 5-second scene. A 5-second scene of Shandy's freaking booty. Straight up. I'm just saying, this is back. No one's gonna make something like this anymore. No one. Not any game developers are gonna make something like that. Not especially Ubisoft, especially with all the scandals they got themselves into. Seriously. My girlfriend stated playing more when we started dating, and that's her number one complaint. Over-sexualize the characters. My girlfriend does not complain about that. In fact, she likes to have characters that are more sexy.
Problem, man.
Seriously. Just because your girlfriend has one opinion does not mean that her opinion is the absolute truth. My question would be, how do we define over-sexualize? Is it the form, the outfit? What if a female designed a character? Right? That is true.
Yeah.
That is a good question. And you know what I say to that? I'm playing Voss. Why is it muted?
Philosophical point of fucking view.
Where's the audio?
That's a subjective, philosophical point of fucking view.
Seriously. Would someone actually be able to fight this, or would a titty fall out? Would someone actually be able to fight in this, or would a titty fall out? So you're arguing about realism, in which case, throw it off the window, because none of these games are supposed to be realistic.
Why the fuck would you want to argue about realism in the video
If
games?
you're
Like,
gonna-
except if this is Escape from Tarkov, yes, I would probably argue about realism because it's supposed to depict reality. Escape from Tarkov is supposed to be, realistic. But this ain't it. This ain't it, Chief.
And if you're gonna complain about realism, why stop at the female character? This is a game. This is a game where she wears like this, and there's a freaking big ass freaking monster creatures destroying the world left and right. That's realistic, right? Are all the soft parts exposed to danger? Will she be forever picking a fong out of her labia? It's not rocket science. You're being deliberately obtuse. You're being deliberately obtuse.
No, you.
No, you. You're the one who's being deliberately obtuse here. Oh my lord. Ma'am, please. Seriously. Good point. Just show that. Just show that straight up. We already have people. We have men ready, freaking shirtless and everything like that. Fan service for everybody, right? That's a male power fantasy. Wrong. Wrong.
Wait, so male are allowed to have it?
So let me get this
What?
straight. Here's the thing, right? If men are shirtless and muscled, that's male power fantasy. If women are nearly shirtless and big boobs and everything like that, that's objectification. You cannot win with these
essentially,
people.
Yeah.
You can't win with these people. Right?
They're Jesus, man. Everything they say is in the Bible, man. Come on.
See? You cannot win with these people. Everything you say, it's insane. It is insane. You cannot win against these people. Even though there's like an entire freaking Kotaku article talking about shirtless Ryu. Just Kotaku being
That's a good
horny
point.
towards shirtless Ryu. There's an entire freaking article on it. I'm gonna play this on that one. Horny, straight up, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But I do want equality, right? You women's
If
trade
women
offer.
can be horny with Ryu, we
Trade
should
offer.
be able to be horny with Project Eve.
Trade
you
offer.
go.
Trade offer. I give you sexy men, you give me sexy women.
Woman, there we go.
Seriously, trade
That's
trade
not such
offer.
a bad deal.
Not bad deal, right? Not a bad deal. But apparently, if the men enjoy sexy women, that's a problem. But if the women enjoy sexy men, no, that's fine. That's perfectly okay. Because it doesn't happen a lot in media. Yeah. Sexy men never
Yeah.
happens in media. Sexy
Never,
men
ever,
being
ever.
depicted as really hot and muscular, that never happens in media at all. That's not a recurring thing.
You can count. You should probably be able to count as on how many times men in like Hollywood just take off their shirts just for reason. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
So that, I mean, they're just
They take off their shirts for no fucking reason at all.
MCU is a good example of this. MCU has
Exactly.
a lot. Chris Pratt in Guardians of the Galaxy Star-Lord, he took off his shirt at one point. He got
for
bathed
no
and everything
fucking
like that,
reason.
but he showed his muscles and abs and everything like that, right?
Yeah. Is
Chris
that
Hemsworth.
is that not objectification of Chris Pratt?
Yeah. Chris Hemsworth, who played Thor, took off his shirt at one point. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Hey, I love myself some fan service too. But it needs to be equal. Ladies get the fan service, the men fan service, men get the ladies fan service. It's equal exchange, right? My lord. There's so much in this topic that people are missing. Okay. It's like the outfits of Nier were silly, but they were kind of whatever. Okay, that's your subjective philosophical point of fucking view, but
What do you mean by
That's a
kind of whatever?
subjective,
Define kind of whatever.
philosophical point of fucking view.
right? Then I had to walk up a ladder and the camera locks you into her ass, and then I was pissed. You were pissed?
That's on you, bud.
Dude, that says a
That's
lot more
on you,
about
bud.
that says a lot more about you than it
You're
is
just
about the
pissed
game.
You're just pissed about women's ass. All right, I see you, buddy.
It seems fan service is becoming more important than gameplay. In Nier, fan service in the context of Nier, you're wrong. In the context of Nier, you clearly have not played the game, right? You clearly have not played
But
the
if
game.
that's the case, then every single time you gotta face an enemy, every single fucking time you gotta face an enemy, the camera locks onto your panty. That's when I can probably agree with your point, right? That's when I agree where fan service takes front than the gameplay. But in Nier, it doesn't.
And
Come on.
even so, there are also fan service for the boys in Nier. Straight up.
Exactly.
Oh my lord. That outfit on the main characters of an otherwise deeply emotional and cerebral game was, and I don't say this often, cringe. You are cringe.
Wait. Did you say that outfit on the main character
To be.
of an otherwise deeply emotional? Why don't you just say to be? That kind of says that you haven't even played the game.
Oh man. Yeah, you clearly haven't played the game.
To be.
The name's to
Exactly.
be.
The name to be. The name. Not only the name is to be. Like it's already recognized as the protagonist or like one of the main characters. Of
It's two letters, man. It's two letters. It's one number and one letter. Straight up. Or if
It's
you
your
want a
pencil.
full full name, Yorha number 2 unit B or something along those lines. I forgot. Yorha unit 2 or number B? No, number 2 unit B. There we go. Absolutely strip the immersion out of the game in the name of panty shot like a cheap anime. I'm playing
That's
this.
on you, bud.
That's on you.
That's a subjective, philosophical point of fucking view.
If you cannot get into it because you find it super distracting to the point where it strips your immersion, that says a lot about you. That says a lot about you. Yeah. That says a lot about you than it is about the game.
That says that you are conscious of those things. That says that you are conscious of the fan service happening. Why are you conscious about it? Like if you're that impressed with the gameplay, that impressed with the story, you should be immersed to the point where you didn't even realize that there was fan service.
Yeah. I mean 2B's fan service and 9S's fan service, like they're nothing special. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. I love Nier Automata. Nier Automata is amazing, but not even at like one point in the review where I mentioned her booty. Like I don't recall mentioning. Let me just check
because it's not
important.
Because that's not an integral part of it.
Yeah, it's not really that important. Maybe
joke, but
maybe I mentioned. Yeah, maybe I mentioned it briefly, right? Maybe it's like, people
if you're
are like
reviewing Booty Simulator 2005, then yes, we should mention the booty.
Yeah,
like, come on.
Yeah, seriously. I searched for ass. But I only got class, so it's not even like a word, right? I searched for like, let's see, maybe butt? Horny, but no.
How about butt?
I never said butt in the review. Straight up.
There you go.
Seriously. Because that's not what I love about Nier Automata. The fan service is there, it's a nice bonus, but it's not the most important thing in the game. And if you make that to be an important thing, that says a lot more about you than it is about the game.
Yeah.
Gamers hate women so much, it's easier to delete a tweet about how much they hate women that's filled with responses for women siphoning and agreeing than it is for gamers to confront the idea that their demographic has a critical mass of sexist trash in it. Maybe you should not provoke them with this level of misinformation. If you don't start the conversation, I mean, I'm just saying, if I start the conversation by saying SJWs are child molesters, and a bunch of people, SJWs
how many
like,
SJWs are gonna just fucking come into your fucking thread? I'm like, no, we're not.
No, we're not child molesters.
You pour gasoline into fire, it's gonna spread into a bigger fire. Like, that's just fucking physics.
Oh Lord. Not hashtag not all gamers. Enough that it is a problem, man. Okay, so what's your solution? What's the solution?
Yeah.
What is your solution? If it's a problem, then what's your solution? What is your solution? Because I can tell you this for sure. Making women less sexy in video games, that's not the solution.
It's not it.
That's
not it, bro.
That is the wrong solution. That is, if that's your solution, that's wrong. Why? Because that does not change anything. You know what that changes? That only changes the fact that the women who are less excited, the women who feel insecure about their body types, feel less insecure. That's it. It doesn't change the attitude. It doesn't change the attitude of these people. These people are still going to be sexist towards women.
Because they already are.
The worst part is, we all know exactly what type of person I'm talking about, but the worst part is the secondary ones, the ones that don't think they're sexist, but absolutely hold and espouse the grossest shit. Make no mistake, rewarding it won't help. It's the same folks that say their problem with Black Lives Matter is the implication that white lives don't matter, and Black Lives Matter too would have been approved. It wouldn't. They'd find something else. They always do. Oh my Lord. Nothing to do with anything. I'm just going to move on. Always constantly amazed at how much gamers hate women. Really just astounding. Yeah, if this is the tweet that you post to everybody, no wonder why people are hating you. You can't figure out why. But anyway. Okay, well, two things are really clear. One, you're making things up. You have no experience anywhere ever. Two, you hate women. Wow, you just accuse people for hating women out of nowhere. Bye forever. Enjoy screaming sexist shit into the void some more. Okay, dude. Video game programming person.
Hey, chill.
Washed up caster, writer, broadcast producer. Ex probably some places used to like. Set fire to the past, bask in the glow. Wow, those are not red flags.
Not good credentials at all.
Gamers hate women so much, it's easier to ignore our cries for change in the industry, so they call us names. Easier to paint us as a villain than confront the issues in the industry that result in harassment. What do you mean paint you as villains? Who are the gamers painting the women as the villains? There are villains in the video game industry, yes, but women aren't one of them. Ain't one of them. Activision Blizzard, that's my villain. Ubisoft, that's my fucking villain right now.
Good villain.
That's a fucking villain in the video game industry, straight up. Right? China, great villain in the video game industry.
Yeah, great villain. Big villain. Microtransactions.
microtransaction. Also,
If we
this.
call it a violent
Also,
villain.
this is the same person who went into another girl who said, "In my nearly 4 decades of gaming, I have never heard a man say he didn't want to play as a girl, not only in standalone games but even in MMOs. Many men specifically chose to play as a female." Yeah, this girl disagreed with this girl over here and said, "Girl, please stop
Okay.
chasing clout under my tweet." That's what you're doing, girl. But anyway. The Japanese seems to have lost their ability to make good games. Add this to the list as one of the most horrible and dumbass takes. Seriously. The Japanese can't even compete, bro.
Wait.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh my god.
What do you mean? The left
Holy
is
crap.
clearly infinitely better. You're just dumb. You're just dumb.
Yeah.
Straight up, big.
The Japanese can't compete for your internal personal market, man. For the other people, fuck yeah, the Japanese is thriving, bro.
But one thing I can say for sure, though, the Americans are definitely catching up on their working standards. I'm just saying. There's a lot of scandals, man. Okay. I really, really don't like the design of Bayonetta. I really can't shake the feeling that it's ogling a child. Hold on.
Okay, that's on you, dude.
That's on
Not
you,
only that,
dude.
that's on you.
That's on
Not
you.
only that, that's on you. That is concerningly on you.
That is
Like,
very
it's big
concerningly on you,
concern.
right? Lonely like outfits have always been given me to be that reaction, and it's Bayonetta ogling is half the point. Okay, dude.
Okay, wait, dude. Can you go back? Can you go back? Can you go back for a second? I want to go focus on the phrase. Okay, go down. Right. Focus on the phrase lowly like outfits. Focus on that phrase. If you, as a person, have developed an entirely new phrase, have you ever heard someone said lowly like outfits? Like, have you ever seen an actual lolicon rate a loli from being like from seeing their outfits? Oh, that looks like a lolicon outfit. That looks like a loli like outfit. If you are that, I'm just saying. Maybe you're the lolicon to the point where you can see that someone has a lolicon a loli like outfit. You get me? Like, how do you see loli like outfits? Like, how do you see the outfits as something that is loli like? Come on.
As a threat to $1, this twatter clown is a sussy buck. Thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. $28. $28. We're about 45. Wait. Is my count? Where's my count? My count is fucking 41. 41. There you go. What did I say? 45. My math's fucking bad. Hey, stereotypical. Mr. G, you absolute fucking banger, Mr. G. I was just saying.
As soon as you got the right calculation,
I was just saying, Mr. Oh my God, Mr. G, the mad lad. The mad lad himself, Mr. G. Mr. G, there you go. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We made it. Here we go. We made it to Streamlabs.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we got him. Thank you so much for tuning in.
House.
Hey, nice number one. Let's get the nice number one right there. Nice number one. 69, 1, 11, 20, 23, whatever. Anyway, thank you so much for the donation, Mr. G. You absolute freaking mad lad. Absolutely freaking mad lad. Reset the goal. Oi. Refresh. Why is the donation ticks not refreshing? No, not the donation ticks. Donation goal. Refresh donation goal. What the hell?
What happened to the nice?
What happened to the nice? It's just nice number 1. Wait, why is it nice number 0?
Why is it so...
Wait, why is it... Wait,
Why
what?
still 27? Why does it still say 27?
Wait, what? What does it still say 27?
Crap.
Wait, what? Streamlabs! What happened?
Those of you who don't have technical difficulties in your bingo, yeah, bad luck, fam.
Bad luck indeed.
Tough luck.
Also, why did I put it $68? There we go. But it's $0. Wait,
It's
But-
1.
starting amount is 1 because it got like 1 right there. Why is it saying?
God dang, Streamlabs.
Streamlabs is messing with me, man. Streamlabs is freaking messing with me. My lord, get the Streamlabs. Streamlabs, you had 1 job. Refresh cache of current page. Streamlabs, you had 1 job. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. Somebody, can you please donate something so that they can refresh this shit? Streamlabs probably just derping. Anyway, good excuse to donate, right? Where was I? This post might say more about you than the design. I mean, he makes a good point. I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
well, like, come
I'm just
on.
saying. Literally had a gamer tell me this week that it's okay to discriminate against disabled people rather than compromise the vision of the developers.
Okay.
Define. Are we talking Souls-like here? Are we talking about the accessibility Souls-born thingy again? Is that within that context?
That shit again.
We talk about this all the time, man. We talk about this.
We talk about that all the time! We talk about that all the time!
Talk about it all the time.
Twitch streamers are being hate rated so badly there was a virtual walk-off. But sure, keep pretending it's inclusive, babes. Well, we're not exactly aiming to be an inclusive space, right? We do have some degree of exclusivity. People who want to join in the gaming space needs to be interested in gaming and needs to be, actually well versed in the gaming community, right? Actually, just love game, right? Straight up. I'm sorry, but I agree with the OP. I hate males.
All right, there we go.
This
This is not just name calling. This is a straight up confession.
Straight up misandry, man. Straight up.
Exactly. Straight up confession of misandry.
The mga kadoy tumambak, got you covered, fam. It got increased to $29.
What? Streamlabs.
Streamlabs. Why is it $1? Oh my god, Streamlabs, you had one job. Streamlabs, seriously. Okay, let me just change the date. Maybe the date is messing up with me. Mr. Jeter to $1. All right then. Okay, thank you so much for the donation. Keep them coming. Okay, it's still not fixed. I got $3 extra, but it's still not fixed. Streamlabs, what the fuck, man? Streamlabs. Streamlabs, you got one job. Let me refresh it again. Maybe it just needs one more refresh. Okay, at least we know that it's nice number 1, right? We at least know it's nice number 1. But I don't.
Nice
I
number
couldn't.
1 plus 3.
But I couldn't track it, fam. How about you track it, fam? Grab a calculator.
It's nice number 1 plus 3. I already got it.
Okay, you got it right. Nice number 1 plus 3. Okay, you got the calculator. You freaking track it since you're doing nothing there. Anyway.
No, cause I can see you can see the what do you call it? The donation what's this called?
The donation tick.
the scrolling donation.
The scrolling donation tick. Yeah, I know. I get it.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah. So keep track on that. Where is I? I hate males, even male children. Woo!
Holy what? I thought we're not supposed to hate children. What the hell? Any type of children. What the hell?
Ooh, dude. I do.
Excuse me, I have to go kill someone.
That's the psycho, dude. That's a psycho. That is the psycho straight up. Doesn't mean I'm gonna hurt them. That's evil. Well,
at least you got that right.
all right. Children are
Doesn't really change
innocent,
anything.
but I can never take my mind off the fact that he's gonna grow up and abuse women someday because he's a male, regardless how much raising I do to him. That says.
Hello.
Okay, I'm calling the police on that one. That actually says a lot more about your parenting skills than it is about the child. I'm just saying.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police!
Straight up. Why should I be burdened to raise someone to not eventually be my abuser? Fuck that. Okay, I'm playing this. I'm just... Okay.
Stop it. Get some help.
Investing in men is investing.
What? The fuck is investing in men? You're saying that men shouldn't be born at all?
Investing in men. Investing in men.
Yeah.
Lady.
Have you ever heard? Yeah, you know the fad of Bitcoin, Dogecoin, all that shit. That shit is yesterday's business, man. Have you ever heard of the new cryptocurrency, men?
Investing in men. Lady. I'm just saying, it's the men who are doing the investing, not the ladies. It's just never worth it. Not to your son, your father, your brother, your nephews, your lovers. To me, male-female relationships are never really stable.
That's on you.
Now,
Pass.
Now, I do not. I do want Okuyasu to please call me out on this, but I do want to give in the lesbian domestic violence statistics, which are actually a lot higher than the heterosexuals. But Okuyasu, call me out on that.
Okuyasu!
Because apparently that's a very homophobic thing to
I
say.
just remembered I haven't been getting turned racist!
Yep, apparently. But anyway. There's just too much of a big power difference between men and women. Men will always degrade women. Okay. I'm calling Okuyasu on that one purely because
Wait. Men will always degrade women?
yeah.
Wait, as in that's a bad thing.
Wait, fam, what are you trying to say?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not. No, that's not what I'm going. What I'm going is you're saying that men degrading women is a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
Aren't you a woman who's degrading men?
Okuyasu! I heard it as clear as day!
It's
I
a
just
bad
remembered
thing.
I haven't been getting turned racist!
No, fam. Fam,
Am
what
I
I
not
find
wrong? Am I wrong? Am
No.
I wrong in saying that you are a woman who degrades men?
No, fam. What I'm really amazed by the entire thing is the fact that she has a preconceived notion right in her head. She believes that men will always degrade women. That's why she become a feminist, right? That's why she hates men, because she believes that men will always degrade women. Right? In the same way in the same way that a lot of SJWs are anti-white people because they believe that white people are amazing, white people are superior, white people are control the world, etc., etc. They have a preconceived notion that's inherently racist that caused them to have this belief. So it says a lot more about you, Ryder, than it is about the entire world. I'm just saying. I don't think OP's post was supposed to be feministic, if that's what you're arguing on. I think it's misandrous, which is fine. Wow.
Okay. That's just double standard. It's like pure in its finest.
Wow. Just yeah, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Caught in 4K. Caught in 4K.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever.
4K.
This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K?
4K, man. Absolute 4K. Don't we always say that to extend our feminism to women, who needed the most? Read women who are in close proximity to men like OP, who is Pakistani. Western women have the ability to live full independent lives without men. Us women from the other side of the world don't.
Okay.
I fail to recognize the correlation.
I failed to recognize the correlation.
Our system has it that the woman has to depend on a man just to survive. Women are live like a cattle. Is our hatred not justified? Why wouldn't that drive a woman mad? Please try to understand where we're coming from when we hate and detach ourselves to men. It is to save ourselves. But we're talking about men who are not in Middle East. We're talking about men who are not in those countries. Those men,
we're talking about men in general. That's the problem.
Men in general,
generalization.
Right? Whatever. Okay.
If it's not a generalization, if you say something like "I hate the men who are terrorists," I'm like, yeah, cool. That's good. But you made it into a generalization of all men.
Anyway, I'm not advocating for shit. I'm saying that if you're into children, why are you even bothering with anime children when you clearly would prefer the real thing? Wow.
Police!
Wow.
Police! Help! Police!
Wait. Can I do that again?
Police!
Wait. I'm not advocating for shit. I'm saying that if you're into children, why are you even bothering with anime children when you could prefer the real thing because you're just... Wait, is that a good thing?
Yeah, apparently that's a bad thing. That people are into fictional children than a real child. I mean, I can just literally extend this to argument to not just in context of lowly.
Oh, I see how it works now. Oh, I get it.
Right?
I get it.
If you're,
I see how it works.
hey, if you're into anime girls, why don't you just grab the real thing? Right? Why don't you just grab the real thing?
Now I get it.
If you're into males, if you're into incest, why don't you just fuck your sister? Like, what the fuck,
I get
man?
it now.
Oh my god. I've been saying this for years. The concept of lolicon is so weird to me. They're literally just a pedophile, except they're too much of a pussy to jerk off to the real thing. No, they're not too much of a pussy. They're actually fucking illegal. I've been saying this for years. Like, you're dumb. This is a March tweet. Pro shippers always argue, I guess that means playing violent video games makes you a murderer. Yeah. That's what you're trying to argue. God, this is the most idiotic argument ever. No, you have a very idiotic argument. There are multiple things wrong with this argument. GTA is not porn. Okay, first off, that is wrong. That is wrong. GTA is porn in a different sense. Violence porn.
But, yeah,
straight up.
It's still porn.
GTA isn't fetishizing violence. Oh, it does. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. Otherwise, it would not be a famous game. Do you seriously think that GTA isn't fetishizing violence? I mean, the objectives of the game are to literally commit crime, even in single player mode, both single player and multiplayer offline. Multiplayer offline, online multiplayer, right?
Offline.
I miss multiplayer offline, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's not GTA isn't fetishizing violence. It's not made to be sexually arousing because violence are not meant to be sexually arousing.
God damn this buffoon.
Violence are not meant to be sexually arousing, or at least if you're not into girl, right? Seriously. Fiction affects reality. This tweet's from deleted. Okay, from a deleted tweet. Fiction affects reality. Okay, wrong. Especially so for a game with a huge child audience. Any ass clown trying to state otherwise is a child groomer. Wow, fam. Apparently, if you don't separate reality and fiction, you're a child groomer.
You're a child. Gosh.
Yikes, man. Ooh, yikes.
God dang it.
Petition to call children characters from an anime chibi or iPad. What the hell are iPad kids? Or just anime kids? Why iPad kids though?
What?
Or just anime kids? Anything else but loli. Dumb.
What's wrong with loli? What the hell?
Okay, so no more breaks related to lolicons. After the My Hero Academia L's post and my character break, yeah, we've seen the My Hero Academia L post. More like seething, more like coping. And my character break, I've decided that it's not worth kicking the hornet's nest that is lolicon Twitter. It's not. It's not.
It's not.
I pray to God they're all vocal minorities. They're not. Unfortunately, they are not. They are not. Unfortunately, they aren't. No point reasoning with them. They don't have... Listen, America shouldn't have stopped at... Whoa!
Okay, that's just...
Yo! Yo, what the fuck, dude? That is... Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck,
I heard it as clear as
dude?
day. This sick fuck said the N-word.
That is
Straight up.
at all.
Straight up, dude. Yeah, America shouldn't have stopped at 2 bombs. Woo, boy. That's that. I'm playing this, fam.
Bruh.
Just, oh my lord.
For the sake of bruh.
This is Paul Rhodes. He has the same beliefs as you. He was attracted to an underage fictional character. Wait, isn't this the guy who got attracted to Amy Rose from Sonic?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's a big difference between that and the lolis. When people reacted with disgust, he responded, "It's just a drawing. I know the difference from reality and fiction." Yeah, and Christian likes Sonic too. That he fucks his mom. That doesn't mean that all Sonic fans are fucking Christian.
Well, that doesn't mean that all Sonic fans will fuck their mom at some point in their life.
Yeah, seriously. Oh yeah, this was the guy. Anyway, Niva, stop being a fucking pro ship supporter. Okay, dude. Okay.
What?
I'm playing the Okuyasu though.
Okuyasu!
Yeah.
I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered I haven't beating any third racist!
For all the people disagreeing about any of this, take it easy. It's just a drawing. Oh, Patrick. I need to grab this clip, by the way. I haven't had this clip. Mein Kampf was just a book. Yeah. And just writing on paper. Yeah, and it influenced a hell of a lot of people. Yeah, but Lolicon is not Mein Kampf. Change their thinking on what's right and wrong. Yeah, but Lolicon does not make me to want to genocide the Jews. There are reasons why propaganda works. Not in this case. Propaganda doesn't always work. Drawings, writing, even if it's just lines on paper, it influences you. You are implying that propaganda works 100% of the time. There are people who read Mein Kampf knowing for a fact that it's wrong. In the same way that there are people who watch Breaking Bad knowing for a fact that Walter White did wrong. Jesse Pinkman did nothing wrong. Seriously. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Oh, man. What is this? There's a difference between depictions of bad things and what's going on here. What's going on here is a fictional child that real people are sexualizing. Okay. That's like saying people enjoying violent content is bad because it normalizes real violence. I fucking love this meme. This game will make you children violent criminals. Fuck off. I don't believe this made out nonsense. But when Iruru comes in, it's like, I know, right? People always say she's not real. Chill. Well, do you accept this? Yeah, we've talked about this before. Not quite. You're missing the point. All right.
Okay.
Explain. Witnessing heinous crime and such in media is different. Oh, you're not just witnessing heinous crime. You are playing. You are literally doing it.
Committing it.
Obviously, video game violence is not the same as real violence. You are literally doing real violence in video games. Video game violence.
How's that obvious?
Obviously, video game violence
how's that obvious?
is not the same as real violence.
Yeah, how is that obvious? Now, how can you make that same connection of obvious, like how it's obvious into, children and video game children?
Yeah. But it's a much different case when you're openly admitting to the fact that you find a child character sexually attractive. No. It's fiction.
No.
It's fiction. It's the same because both will be condemnable in real life. If you do the things that you do in fiction in real life, you'd get freaking jailed. But both are fine because they're fiction, and saying otherwise is double standards and hypocrisy. Saying I want to commit insert heinous violent act in real life comes with real consequences. Yeah, the same applies to both.
Yeah.
There's a reason why people there's a reason why people who make shooting or bomb threats get arrested in real life.
Yeah.
And but if I say I want to shoot people in GTA, I don't get arrested, don't I? Right?
Yeah.
By the same logic, saying I want to fuck insert fictional child is also a huge red flag. But you never said that they're gonna get arrested, right? Yeah. Define fictional child too, because there are lots of people defining fictional child these days. No, notice how you said in real life saying I want to fuck fictional child would be the same as saying I want to commit insert heinous violent crack act in insert video game. And as such, none should raise any red flags unless you think like Jeb Thompson. Exactly. I may have worded that poorly. The gist of my point is essentially to say I'd commit this crime against that character, whether it be in a sexual content, racial content, or otherwise, would raise eyebrows. Yeah, so you are saying that video game people who like video game violence, who play video games for their violence, have raised red flags. Notice how as soon as you replace sex with murder and child character with minority race character, it's now even worse. No, it's not. They're the same thing. They're all the same. They're all crimes in real life. Maybe they have different degrees of punishment, yes. But they're crimes in real life. That's the point. The standard is...
They're still crimes.
The standard is they're all crimes. Doesn't matter if they are worse crime than others. They're all crimes if you commit them in real life. I had to explain it this way, but if you think sexualization of child characters is okay, then that may put into perspective a little more clearly. A little more clearly. Define child character. Define child character. Because because My Hero Academia characters got called child characters. Jotaro got called a child character because he's not 18 years old. Also, this same guy who said all of this likes, 4K. Literally 4K every single time.
This is the clearest video
every single time.
HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you at 4K?
Seriously. Angel donated $1 like 87% should. Holy crap, I missed that donation. My bad, seriously.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, holy shit, man. Angel Droid. 8 minutes. That is a long ass freaking time I missed a donation. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for the donation anyway. Keep them coming. Oh my god. Add that to the bingo if you got crossed out on the bingo. At least
who got the bingo can cross
there you
it
go.
out.
Cross that on the bingo. Jesus Christ. Seriously. You like the art from Hughes, man. Seriously. A thread of favorite Dragon Ball moments, okay? Obviously, wanking to actual CP is way worse than loli stuff, but how dense do you have to be to think that makes it okay to be sexually attracted to animated children? Okay, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? Just because they're not real doesn't make you any less attracted to children. No. Because they're not real, that makes them less attractive, the real children less attractive. Seriously. These pedophiles know what they're doing is wrong. They just don't want to admit it. They're scum of the earth, and one day, I hope I'm wrong, they are going to act on their urges rather than they get help and admit that they're wrong. Okay, I need citations on the lolicons who are exposed to be actual pedophiles. Give me your citations. Citations. I can count in my one hand. I can only count in my one hand.
We can also cite while you're trying to find those citations, we have already gathered up citations on the opposite spectrum.
Yeah, we have citations on the anti-lolicons, anti-anime people who are exposed as actual pedos. Straight up. But for citations of actual lolicons, I actually have a bunch. Actual lolicons exposed as actual pedos, right? I got a bunch. There's one. In the 80s.
Exactly.
There's one in the ancient freaking times of the 80s, man, right? There's one in the 80s back in Japan. One. That's the one famous case that I can recall. Out of, like, as the article said themselves, 300,000 people that are into it. Yeah, 300,000 people out of one, right? How many people got blamed for video game violence? How many shooters got blamed for video game violence, right? Seriously. And then you got the remember the shooter that says subscribe to PewDiePie? Remember that? Right? That's like one guy who shot a bunch of them out of like millions and billions of PewDiePie fans. But apparently PewDiePie fans are wrong, right? Very, very debatable considering you defend them and pedophiles. You pedophile. Did I mention you're a pedophile? Wow, you're just gonna throw that word, everybody. You're just calling people pedophiles.
Just doing that, yeah.
Also, the same person likes this.
It's like
every
how hard is it to not like
single
like
This is the clearest video I've ever
time.
seen. This is the most HD shit ever.
Every
This is 4K.
single
How did they get you in 4K?
time. Oh Lord, every single time I saw Natsuki for a brief moment there. I want to ask everyone, have I openly expressed me liking lolis? Because that is wrong. It's disgusting. They tried to point out the fact that I drew Dawn, that is canonically 12, but I make sure she was adult in the picture. But I don't see why actual fictional characters follow our laws. Well, I don't see why actual fictional characters follow our laws either, but you're not on the right track here.
But you still think that.
I had them in my DMs about the loli characters saying that they deserve to be raped a lot, and mostly talking about little girls. It was super unsettling. Yeah, okay, dude, but you drew Natsuki.
Come on.
Come on. Natsuki is she's literally the loli archetype.
Like, okay, like if you're subjective, okay, if you have a subjective opinion of lolicons are disgusting, okay, fine. At least you don't cancel them. But when you think that lolicons are disgusting, but you also draw lolis, that's just
it's kind of contradictory, man. I'm just saying. Yeah, you also like this.
You're just self-loathing.
I'm gonna be that dude that reposts this Dawn stuff but added some Slyke stuff. Okay, then you don't like lolicons.
Then don't do it.
Then you post loli. Then don't do it, man. It's that simple. Is Asuka your favorite 14-year-old in Evangelion or is it Rei? Okay. None of them. As far as I know, Asuka was 15. Okay, pedo. Should have known. Enter the conversation without anything constructive to say. Transphobia, then pedophilia accusations. Whoa! Where did that transphobia accusation come from? Actually, it's called coming full circle.
That's actually a good point.
What? At this point, I'm more concerned with how much they defend it over actual action itself. If you have to defend something this badly, are you actually in the right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. There are people who have to defend so much stuff this badly, and they are in the right. Their degree of defending something does not necessarily mean that they're wrong. Replying to a minor, this is old tweet. If my child ever grows up to be a pro shipper anti, I am shooting them off site. Wow.
Hey.
Wow. Me having to take this person out in the back and put them down old Yeller style as they preach about how queerness and fujoshis are queer sex positive. Wow. Fuck you, sanctimonious bitch. Fuck your well wishes. This is your fault. Do you fucking get that? You're sick. You think cause you're Chinese you can do anything you want in this fandom and not get called out on it? Fucking Chinese writers and your holier than thou bullshit. Can't even tell what rape is. Backwards ass pieces of shit. Shame on you. Have a nice day. Jesus fucking Christ, Okuyasu. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? Straight up. Straight up. Yikes to me. What?
Oh wait. Can you go back with this one? Yeah, I want to know what game we're talking about here.
I have no fucking idea. What lunatic would
'Cause they mentioned. Wait. They mentioned because you're Chinese.
I have no idea.
I'm
fam.
just saying.
I have no
I'm
idea.
just
fam.
saying.
I don't know what you're talking about, fam.
The universe.
I have no idea, fam.
universe
I don't know what you're
has
talking
its
about, fam.
ways
No, I have
to
no
con-
idea what
to
you're talking about,
conserve
fam. You shut
the
the fuck
law
up.
of
You shut the fuck
physics.
up, fam. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. You shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Anyway. What lunatic would burn Kyoto Animation of all places? What did they do? Did they even feel bad at the slightest for all 30 plus people who died because of the fire? Please rot in jail. Death sentence is just way too forgiving. I don't know what lunatic would sexualize childcare. Wow. Yeah, apparently that gives them the
Apparently
right
that's
to
worse.
to
Apparently
burn
that's
the
worse.
entire thing down. Wow, straight up. Thanks for objectifying me in my cosplay. Okay.
What?
I'm disappointed. Thanks for objectifying me in my cosplay. That's what you do. You cosplay.
That's what you do.
You're gonna be objectified. Also, well, that's what you do, though. That's what you do. There are 0 Anka videos prior to the objectifying one, so you didn't even have the comments. You didn't even have the receipts.
That's
So
bait.
you're just bait.
That's bait.
Also, there's this, right? It's called cosplay, right? When it is cosplay, credit to this cosplayer, right? I don't know why. It's a kid's game made for kids. This is child porn. Right.
Wow.
Right. Right. Child porn. My God. Okay, what is this? Bro, all you're doing is fucking laughing. Alright, it was sad at first, but Nibba, you're making it ridiculous. Like, I'm sorry your date left you behind, dog, but what are you asking me right now? Oh, I remember. I think this was a story of this guy, right? This guy who was texting his other friend. So this guy on the black, the black text guy over here, right? He's texting his other friend because black text guy, he is having a date. Apparently he's having a date with the girl. And then this blue text guy is like so ridiculous. Like, I'm sorry your date left you behind, dog, but why are you asking me right now? I need you to come up here. They can't just do this. You know I'm in quarantine. I can't go anywhere. What the hell do you need me to come up for, a ride? You for real? 2 niggas just come and talk to the girl I came to the party with, and she took them both upstairs. I'm more than positive they're piping her shit. I need you to come up here so we can handle them both and her. Whoa! Whoa!
Wait, what?
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm playing Love Is Lost first. I'm just. Ooh.
Wait, what?
Yeah, absolutely. What happened?
I'm glad the glass was not filled with water. I just dropped my glass.
Oh, Jesus. Fuck you, mean, and her? Jesus. I just went to the room. They all went in. They beating her shit down, bro, and she's probably not even thinking about me. So let me get this straight. You got invited on a date. The date ditches you. And you find out that the date is being fucked by 2 guys upstairs. Is that it?
Just leave.
Just-
I mean, it's bad.
Yeah,
It's bad. It's unfortunate. You get it down bad, but leave.
why
Can't
would
do
you
shit
go
about
up
that.
there, dog? I've never seen this side of you. You want to hold her hand while they're busting her shit, bro? Just leave the party. Go talk to someone else. Come up here before I air this party out. You don't own a gun. Bro, what did you mean when you said we gotta handle her too? I'm crying. Crying, laughing, right? Women shouldn't be allowed to do that. It's a done deal, bro. Just leave the party. I can't.
Just leave the party. What the
Exactly.
hell?
I can't. Why? I'm her ride. Oh.
Wait. Why is he still simping? Why is he still simping? What the
Okay.
Wait, if I were him, I'm her ride. If I were him, I got fucking stood up. I'm her ride. I'm gonna stood her up. Who the fuck's gonna kick out of her? I don't care.
Dude, you got duped. You got duped. You got set up. You got scammed. This girl just wants to get railed by 2 guys on the club that she went out to. He went to you just for a ride. You got duped. You got scammed.
What incentives to leave, man? What the hell?
I mean,
What
seriously.
is wrong with this dude? Why is he still simping?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Anyway,
Why is
that
he
is.
still simping? What the
I-
hell?
I have
Come
no
on.
idea, man. But I do want to play.
Dog.
I do want to play. That. Where's my pussy?
Where's my pussy? Literally,
Where my pussy?
Damn, my nigga. That pussy must be ridiculous.
it must be ridiculous.
Anyway, that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for this stream. Thank you so much for joining in. Where's my outro stream? There you go. That is it for the stream this week. We made it without internet issues. Yay! Hey!
Indie home for life.
Indie home for life for once. I need my free internet compensation next month, Indie home. Seriously.
Please.
Seriously, give me a discount or a free internet next month. Also, post your bingo results. If you got your bingo results, post it on your...
Post the bingos.
Post the bingos.
Anywhere you can.
Anywhere you can, just post them on my email or post them on my Twitter. Anyway, etc., etc. I'll see you all on the next stream. Great stream. Absolutely dope stream. Hopefully there are more Hooplas. I don't know if there are actual Genshin Hooplas next week, but we don't know. We'll see. Take care, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll
Take care. Buy me some breast fam as usual. Jesus Christ.
Take care. Yeah, I'm gonna eat first. What
do you mean you eat first, fam? Buy me breast first.
I already got myself food.
Buy me breast first, man. I'm hungry as fuck. I am hungry as fuck. You know what to say. I am hungry as fuck.